Hello, my lovely people. Hello, 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 hello. At least 1 minute. Give me a minute here. Hello, hello. And all my phones were giving me nothing but problems today. I am not in the best and greatest mood. Let's see. I got to get off this damn phone. I got to get off this phone. This phone is not behaving. I don't know why my phone is not behaving today. So I want my people them. I do apologize for that today. I was supposed to be going to the other page, right? Y'all got to put me in a better mood. I'm just having a horrible day today, my lovely people. I'm having just a horrible day today. I am. I really am. I said, let me come back on live and talk with my squatties and just kind of vibes a little bit. It's just like, I'm like, one of them days. Sure, Net said hi, BonGo. Well, my people are here with me, right? So we're going to make it through the day together. We're going to make it through the day. Guys, I'm not playing. I'm not in the mood today. If you come on the live stream, 20 people on the live stream, let us get a little bit more likes. Let's get a little bit more likes. We can do better. See, when I jumped off earlier today, it seemed like you guys haven't learned anything. Y'all talking about stay. I hear people coming up in my messenger and in my WhatsApp, like, why you in the live? Why you did this? Like, number one, I'm trying not to be rude to anyone because I do appreciate my true followers. But some of the people that are reaching out to me, why weren't you engaging in the comment section? Why didn't you like up the live? See, these are the things that you guys do. And then when I just clap back and act a fool, then y'all be like, you shouldn't do this and shouldn't do that. Why the fuck you didn't like up the live? Like, really? I mean, y'all have a choice, and I appreciate you. I'm not going to come out here and act like I don't appreciate people because I'm not an ungrateful or unappreciative person. Because I do have some very good supporters of mine, and I do cherish, and I'm very, grateful for them. But don't come over here and just sit down like, no. I know you have. I know you have, right? I know you have. And even if they don't like the live, like, you come over here, not even, say hi to the squaddies, and you be here like faithfully. Most of the time when I start a live, after the time it's not even the squaddies are the first one that comes on the live, are always the haters. They stay, like I said, they stay behind the screen and it's like they take up a little room. I don't care. I don't want a whole bunch of people. Anybody that been following me from day one, I don't care. Anytime I see numbers coming towards 100, over 100, I'd be like, oh God, the fuckers are here. I prefer to have like 25, 30, or even 50. It's comfortable, little settings, and we have fun. We laugh and talk and have fun. But anyway, hello, hello, hello. Yeah. Some of the fucker they mad from earlier, so they never come. And some of them mad from earlier. But anyway, let's listen to this video and let's have fun, right? We're just gonna have fun because this is a fun platform. Even though we rub them and scrub them, still a fun platform. And I see that I have Cheryl is here, and I see I have hold on, Lord Jesus, Father God, my work hard, Oh Jesus. I am tired. I am so tired. Hold on. Hold on, my honey bunnies and love bugs and my dearest. Hold on. Guys, do you know? I didn't know I had that much WhatsApp. Just give me a minute. Let me clear up my WhatsApp. Let me clear my WhatsApp out. Jesus Christ, like, I didn't know so many people. Who the fuck is this? Note 20. Are you live on BonGo Boss? I can't see you. Who the hell is Note 20? See? I'm going to shut my WhatsApp down for a little bit. Mm, okay. All right. So here we go. All right. We're back. So, okay. If you notice, a lot of you guys, cause YouTube was having problems, and some people lost their renters, some putting them back. Okay, I'm waiting for them to come on in so I could put them back. Sharon Williams, okay. Sharon, you got into your feelings. Sharon wrote it's a lucky thing that you wrote on one of the posts. Yeah, you put on there, Bongo, you don't know your supporters, but you got to understand this, right, Sharon? I hope you didn't take it personally. But there's so many people with the same name. And I've been looking for a particular Sharon. And when I saw that one, I was like, is this Sharon Jackson? Is it that Sharon? Is it that Sharon? And then you did not say anything. Because most of the time they'll be like, okay, not here, Bongo, I'm me. You did not say anything. I'm going to say, oh, okay. Because, you know, we know that. Hey, Sharon, you know that there's a fake page out here with you? There's a fake page with your name. This is all people are doing out here. These look a plank of nastiness. Then what them do is them come on people's platform, and once them, and that's the reason why some of them are so scared to come into the comment section, because what they do is they come over on our platform, the different platforms, and they look and see who are the renters and who are as active in the comment section. And what they do is they make these fake pages, right? And then they go on other people's page and cause mischief, and then they will say that, oh, it's one Bongo renters them. So they're on the intention that I want a Bongo people. That is one of them are creating the fake page. They're doing all kind of nonsense out here. Just terrible. Just terrible. Well, on that Talia. I'm going to put back Talia. Okay, let me see who else came. All right, so let's start. Let's get into it. Geraldine, you have my WhatsApp number. I got a hold of YouTube support. They need your username or your email. And then they'll take it from there. So for the old one that you're having issue with, not able to see the comment now or type in the comment or whatever, they were asking me for your username for that account. I didn't know it. So your username or your email, and then we could take it from there. Hello. So to all my wonderful people, what the hell are going on? I am not into that. I just catch you when I can. What do you mean? I am not into that. Lord Jesus, Cheryl, yeah, hold on there. A lot of people, hold on, don't go nowhere. It's right there. See that? Yeah. May I try to figure who else? Yeah, when I was talking to support today, they were saying that YouTube was having a lot of malfunctioning, a lot of things was going on. So I realized that's one of them too. So don't feel bad. It's right there, hon. It's right there. Let's see. Type something else again, Cheryl. Let me see if it's there. Type something again. Let me see if your wrench came back on there. Type something on there. Again, type something on there. Cheryl, can you type something for me? Let me see if it came back so I can start the show. I don't know if Cheryl could hear me. Okay. There you go. All right, let's get into it. All right. So we're going to listen to a video. I mean, I'm always looking forward to your platform. Big up yourself, Autumn. Big up yourself. So, all right, we're going to get straight into it. And I'm going to play one of Curly live, but let me put my disclaimer out there, right? I'm going to put my disclaimer before I start to play the live. Because I know that a lot of you guys, right? Y'all are very, very protective of Curly. And I don't want to, when I'm dissecting, I want to be fair, right? I'm not hard for her because she's already getting too much on social media. And I do like Curly, okay? But sometimes when something stands out to me, I don't want anybody to get in their feeling. I'm not going against her. I'm not going with her. I am just, dissecting a video like I would dissect anybody. So because I remember one time that's why I don't really dissect Curly's videos too much, because I noticed that the members only. Sometimes when you dissect it, I don't know if they think that you're coming for her, coming against her. And one of them had reached out to me and tell me in my inbox, I shouldn't, because the atheism skin. I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong, but you understand? There was something in the video that, caught my attention and I highlighted. And so forth. So let me put my disclaimer in there. We are grown people. We're not yes girl or yes boy. I'm not out here. I'm just dissecting the video. Okay? Right there, say it go. So make we go into it. As a matter of fact, before we go, make we start with Man V. Let us start with Man V first. Make we start with she first. Make we start with Lady V first.
While the child is the way the child is.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with she first.
And then hear a mother say, I know my child.
You know what? We have Lady V over here, right? She's speaking on the whole situation with the fighting with the young girls over there in Jamaica. And you know what? I always say this, right? When it comes to Lady V, because someone like Lady V over here as well. We know that. Someone like Lady V over here. But you know what? Stays with me is, Lady V want to be the savior for the world, for everybody, children. And then here you have your belly peeing right in front of you, where you're supposed to, not to say that you can't be concerned about what's going on, but, start to your yard first. You know the way there? Start to your yard first. Yeah, man. When I can't hear good, kind of when I kind of low, Are you guys hearing?
Towards these people. So if you hear a little wind, it's me get a fan. No. We love our children. Good, bad, and in between. The perfect, the saint, which there's no perfect child, there's no child that's a saint.
Oh, shit. But who noticed? Lady V just started that a while ago. Lady V thinks she's slick, You hear what Lady V said? Everybody know, because she know, she's dealing with children between the ages of 11 and 15 or 16. We know all kids are not perfect, right? Because anytime she come on the scene, people are always thinking about her kids. Our daughter, Mystical, is always. Anytime she deal with anybody, children, Mystical is the first one that comes to people's mind.
That's how I hear when parents say,
You're there.
My child does not lie. Me know sound an idiot.
You're there.
Anytime you hear a mother say, my child does not lie, that mother is a hypocrite.
Then here I know. Sometimes, you know what, to be honest, our psychology degree is in high question. You know why? Listen to what she just said a while ago. When she hear a mother say that their children don't lie, right? When I hear, that means that person is delusional because everybody lie. Most time when people use that and say, me know my pitney not lie, not to say that they won't lie. You understand? It's like, Caribbean people like to talk in a layman term. Me know, like, if they know something their child don't do, them say, me know my what, not to say the child would never lie. You understand? So I don't know what she talking here.
An enabler. That mother is the sole reason
You're there.
Why the child is the way the child is.
Okay, then if that's the case, right, for parents, right, come here, Taya. Taya, come here. Come help me for a second, the pretty girl. If you said a child come out to be a stripper and to be a porn star, or for even be a gripper person, you're saying it's to blame the parents because the parents thought too highly of their children, that their children don't lie, their children don't do certain things, and we and society must blame the parents. So if that's the case, talk to me, people in the comment section. Do I blame you for mystical then? If what you just said as a psychologist, you, Lady V, say that, blame the parents, right? So me I blame you for mystical behavior. How about that?
And then hear a mother say, I know my child, and my child never lies. That mother is an enabler. Wagwan, them a big sister. Wagwan, girl, Mr. I soon come look for you now.
Yeah, they get.
Don't tell me, say the next time I touch Florida, I come for you directly.
I done a shot talk.
One whole day, you have a shot.
I done a shot talk. Then in the comment section.
Some plan for text you and make you know what.
Well, on the people, I'm gonna write shut up. Gonna write what's active in the comment section on this live. So when she said, Wagwan, when you come to Florida, me I come check you. Me I carry you to the mall. I will go shop down the place. Me I go spend a whole day with you. I'm gonna write shut talk. Cause she in the comment section, can me screen it. Me soon put it on a reel. So she want everybody to know, say, she a big up Gully Rat. So here she go on and look, yeah. She want the rest of swamp creatures them to hear, you know. I know when she want, you know, when me come to Florida, me gonna take you away and take you to the mall and spend a whole day for you and buy a whole heap of nice thing. Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Hello there, Sharon.
You know, so you're on turf, you're in base. And we are go up on the road and we're going to do shopping, me and you, girl.
You hear that? She want everybody to hear her, you know. Yes. Then I'm ready to go up when I come to Florida. I'm going to spend a whole day. I'm going to shop. I'm going to take you and take mystical money. Yeah, man. Mystical money where she do. I'm going to spend it on you. I'm going to buy you Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Louis Vuitton. I'm going to buy you Prada, Prada. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, go on that. Chip don't fly far from the block. It is sad. All right, honestly, I never like me. I tell you, what should I say? I can't wait to see you. Anti-scammer, big up yourself. Yeah, man. That ear.
No.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, no child is perfect.
Then well on there. I mean, I'll jump from over here, you know. It not gonna work. Almost 70 people and 26 like. You know, so that I'm gonna start though. Anytime the people I'm over here, I'm telling them now sit down and just entertain haters. Either half and half, but me can't sit down a majority of una haters. Come on, man. 70 people on here and 27 like. Just double tap the screen there. Then wrenchers, and I can't just type it up in the comment section. Can I read comment, you know? Then even if they not listen to me, I can't just type it in there and tell them for like up the life for me. Hello there, my nice, clean squaddy. How are you? Yeah, man. Come on, we can do it farting. All right, let's go. Come, Lady V, come.
Innocent, none of saint.
Yeah.
The child in your house and the child outside your house, normally not the same child.
Yeah.
Children behave how they behave according to the environment.
Well, and there you want, but lady, go look here. I'm going to show you what you done right up in there. You done right up in our comment section. People come on, like up the live. Rascal, done over there right. People come on, like up the live. No, sir.
Who they're with, who they're around.
Thank you, Geraldine.
To understand that for what it is.
Yeah.
Now at the same time, hey John, what's up? Now at the same time, I find that some parents see or think it is okay when your child is the bully. When your child being bullied, you know, you don't have no problem with it. When you hear there, right down there where I go, girl, I'm a driver, I have my GPS, so I know everywhere. Me and you.
You're there. She and Donna in the comment section, and Donna says she ready. She ready for her to take her, spend out the day, carry her mall, buy her Louis Vuitton, Prada, Kiba, and all this thing there. Yes, my love, money I go pull up. I look like mystical person long. Mystical person long, my love.
Street. Look, it have hurt some teeth, but we're going.
You're there.
Some parents don't have no problem.
They're all on there. Come here, Lady V. How for teeth it go hurt? Or you mean by it go hurt some teeth? So who care if you want to go Florida and go mall go shopping? You say on a big man out there in a phone. Or you mean by you know, so when you go it go hurt some teeth. We attack. And the cupcake fairy attack Curly, me, and other people them like flex everybody with them demons haters. What can I teach? You carry that bitch go mall, go spend the local orange porn star money. Oh, that I go hurt up some teeth. I saw a big woman out there and no love come out and say things now when people clap back on them. Don't you know come and talk about this and like I go and play.
So you are a wicked mother, so true. All right, thank you, Anne-Marie. I appreciate that. Okay, love you too. All right. So some
YouTube, this live stream is done within fair usage. It is not to incite any violence. It's not to bully anyone. It is for teaching, news, criticism. It is to bring awareness. And I felt compelled to act accordingly under the copyright within the United States, which is copyright 107. And again, this live stream is done for entertainment and educational purposes only. All right.
Have no problem when their child is the aggressor. Some mothers have no problem, or even parents, because not just mother, father too, have no problem when their child is the bully. But once your child is the one that's been bullied, you have a problem.
You're there.
When another child is the aggressor,
you
have a problem. That makes sense. If we were teaching our children in our home, in our houses, keep your hands to yourself. There's a thing called coexisting.
Well, hold on there. A lot of on here is parents and grandparents. When you hear what Lady V said, right? If we as parents were teaching our kids to keep our hands to ourselves, right? Yeah, you tell them, so listen, if people are trouble, you keep your hands to yourself, all right? If somebody slap you on the cheek there, turn the other cheek. If somebody attack you or bully you, run, try to reach home. So how about teaching your kids to defend themselves, though, right? Because I know I'm a fucking fighter. I was a fighter coming out of the womb. You understand? Autumn say I can't. Our voice, I know you, Autumn. All right, osh.
All conflict resolution.
No, man. We are from Caribbean descent. You understand? Caribbean heritage. You come now with the fancy talking. Teach your kids them conflict resolution. But let's be realistic here. How much of we, whether we are from Guyana, Jamaica, Trinidad, Barb, we realize sit down and a teacher pity them or we grandpity them if y'all are grandparents. Okay, learn conflict, whatever. If somebody's talking to you and you feel, just walk away. All right, if they attack you, just try to run away. Don't try to. If somebody bullying you, don't stand up for yourself. Who teaching them kids them stuff then? Y'all tell them, say, hey, when I get step up and you hungry your bango. Now, unless I'm teaching to pick them. Well, if they pull out like a GUN, it's a different situation. But nobody now sit down, especially at 2025. Y'all have parents that give them kids a GUN and weapon for care for protect themselves. Lady V, I don't think nobody. I'm more some Caucasian and some high society, black people, them. I'm just saying, I could be wrong, I'm going to run with it. I will sit down and have no conversation and say, conflict resolution. They will never tell Mystical that. Why didn't you sit down and have those kind of conversation with Mystical? Because when Mystical, they come out to data, she went on several platforms, having interviews. She even went on her own platform, say, what she had to go through as a child. Then why you never sit down and have those, conflict resolution? Because you said, do not blame, you understand, blame the mother. Your life today is blaming the mother for the outcome of a child. You understand? Or what a child does. And I think that is wrong, Lady V, because you could be the perfect mother, and there are so much mother that they deny themselves, them try to instill good value in their children. They do everything, but kids sometimes just choose their own path. They choose their own path. You ever have some people live in a church? They live in a church and go to church Monday, Wednesday Bible study, Saturday go prepare the food, Sunday them dead. When them in their church, the Bible they next to the bed, then them have them picnic, them try to instill those Christians, and yes, still the pit them come to be a drug addict, them have no faith, them all, you understand, them choose them own path. So you cannot blame the parent on everything. Some things, but not everything.
There's a thing called intervention. I don't think a lot of the things we're seeing now we would have been seeing.
If what?
So I watched a video on my phone earlier with some school children. Quote unquote, I can't name the school, but allegedly said the school was in Orchard's.
Okay. The video is out there, you can say it.
Yo, let me tell you something, right? Brawling. When I play with the wrong people, people in a family have to weep. Adapt me and tell you.
You're there. No, she's coming with a gangster mentality. She said, big and broad and brawling. I tell you now, when I play with the wrong person, picnic, when I will get like. Then you just told us about conflict. Listen, these people, work with me. Lady V just had said that we need to utilize conflict resolution. Follow up a while ago in the ear. I tell you, big and bad and brawling, and mess with the right people, picnic, this and that. So where's the conflict resolution in this then?
Some people, them dress nice, then talk nice, then wear the glasses and they look like librarian, and they look like pharmacists, and them well dressed and them well spoken, them articulate, them lettered, them literate, them everything. All the things that people for played. Sometimes not play the wrong people,
You're there.
Trust and believe me, some son now go back up the wrong tree.
You're there.
You want to send this as a clarion to parents. Talk to your child, talk to your children, because sometimes when you pick the girl school and beat up other people,
yeah,
damage them, traumatize them this way that they can never ever go back to school and learn because they're fearful of school and institution now. People are gonna come through now and beat you,
You're there.
In real life, because me are telling you say, you say if I'm my kid this. Some people did play with like that.
You're there.
Me, big woman team.
You're there.
Beat on a brawling.
Miraz, hold on there. All right. You know that you're talking out of both sides of your mouth because you're saying that we need to teach our children. What are you teaching them? You said if it was your kids, right? You would have come out and you'd have beat the child, brawling. In psychology school, right? Come here, don't know on one of the bright one out here. Me know saying. Anybody know anything about clinical psychology, psychiatry, social work, or something, or counseling and that other? Because me know say them a teacher for come out and just beat nobody, brawling. You understand? Me not understand that because they would tell you, say, get into the mind, trying to figure why is this person behaving the way they're behaving. But you just tied up yourself. You're being contradicted. You said we need to utilize. What you said, conflict, Cynthia Nida. So how come now you come out and beat them brawling? Which one of them? Make up your mind. Make up your mind.
Feel like I want to beat the kid who beat my kid? We go for the parents.
Yeah.
Now it become a parental thing. Because since parents do not have the right, to go and put hands on other people's children, then maybe we need to start to beat the parents and the children.
Okay, so you are put that out there, right? As a psych. You say if a dunce like me come out and reason and with them, people can say that girl she don't she eat that. But you would like to flaunt that you are a psychologist. You are going to come out and say, right? Because some say you can't touch pitney, you're gonna look for the mama and beat her. How would they blow that skirt? Only I'm a song in Antigua them do them thing then. Only in Antigua can I tell you that Jamaica will not play so. If you claim say you not touch a pitney and you go for the mother, imagine now you should even if you do find the mother now, you have a talk with the mother. I like a look at dirty nastiness like me and me do something like that is warranted. But you see the mother and say, listen, your child is behaving, whatever she did, such and such and such. Or can we move forward by not making this happen? Apologies needed or something, but you aren't gonna beat the mama. You're there. No, sir.
How about that?
No,
guys,
sir.
look at this. Me say something hang me so much. I wasn't coming live because I've been so busy. I couldn't even bother. Look here, guys.
Me not sure it. So let me ask you a question. It didn't anger you what your daughter went through? I'm just kind of curious here. Because you're saying that it angered you. Well, go on be day one.
Sometimes people going to get hurt. Because think about this.
Yeah.
You don't know the father of this child.
You're there.
You don't know the uncle of this child.
Yeah.
You don't know the auntie of this child. You don't know the big brother of this child. And you go and do this. And then rise up the tall thing them and come and spray the house. And all
so let me ask you a question. All right. Okay. We don't know the person that I guess is getting the fight getting beaten on. You're saying that we don't know the family structure. So we don't know if they might rise up and retaliate, right? So may I use you as an example, I heard in Antigua, that your daughter's dad, I don't know if it's true, alleged, I'm going to use the word alleged, is some big time man there. When I'm a security man, he might have big connection with the police, allegedly. I don't know if it's true, me love him. So, with that position, if it's true, in Antigua, then why did he not? Yeah. He said, I don't like when people can't clean out them house first, you know. And they want to come out and clean everybody house and feed them house dirty. That is where I'm having problem. That's the day she faced reality. My entire tribe will wake her up.
And the iguana pet lizard gets squashed.
You're there.
How not gonna feel? Yeah. You see how you can take up trouble for half a road and bring it
9 more likes, people.
You see how you see trouble at the roadside by the rubbish bin now, you lift it up and carry it going down the house. Karen, you have a son. If when Shane was a minor, you see this happen to Shane at school, how you feel? June, me know if you have kids. John, me know you have.
Well, I'm not going to be a hypocrite here. If somebody bully my child, I would be a hypocrite. Why? It will hurt me, especially if I know my child didn't, instigate anything. And I see videos and all them. Of course, I'm going to be upset, and I am going. I'm not going. Why me? I go find a mama. Me, I go find the whole tribe for true. I'm not forgive me some answers. You understand? And I go demand for she get a couple of the licks them back. I would call it quits or whatever, something of that nature. But then again, I'm not a psychologist, so I don't know in my mindset. Oh, I was trained to handle a situation like this. You understand? Me, when I train for handle a situation like that, we're trained for fight. It's a different situation. But like as she know what train the mind, you understand? She trained the mind over under certain things. Well, yeah. No.
I mean, no one would have happened. Some would even ask you. Until then, you the year. If I just show you that feel.
You saw your wick in a blood clot, until then your ear. If it was Joshy, you'd have feel. Let me ask you a question. Are you using Dana name for kind of get some traction? Because really and truly, you have a few people that come over there to watch you. Yeah, they do. You do. And so forth. But through this old video, Auntie Dana, how would you feel if it was Joshy? Why you not say, okay, I have a son. And if my son, it happened to my son, or even my daughter when she was small, how would it have to happen? So I want.
If I did have my little youth, yo, may I tell us that some people have a weep around here.
Yeah, no, you're going to analyze them?
Yeah, may I tell you?
You're going to analyze them?
Run!
Are you going to analyze them?
Somebody start fix some parents never talk to them. You see, until somebody start to fix some of these children, let me say fix them.
Yeah.
In a permanent fix.
Me ratty clad, so permanent fix mean analyze them. Me box side. No, sir, me not think say me that analyze anybody picnic. Lady V, no. Sometimes the kids then really get aggressive and go to an extreme, but I don't see it in my head, right? To analyze any picnic. Yeah. So the people, you live in Antigua, right? And I'm going to say this without no apology. For you that coming out and say that some of the kids, I see them when they come out big and brawling and say that, for pies and Sophie Dunkley. No, you're saying to permanently fix them. You never use the word KIL, but we're not fool out here. We're not fool. Permanently fix them is can be one, and you analyze them, or two, you're badly damaged where they, either they can't have them foot or something of that sort. Yes, my love. These are the things. You forgot that you're a psychologist. Because I think they said that a psychologist, right, have to have a license. If the psychology board hear you speaking like this, right, they're going to wonder, like, kind of sworn to ethics and morals and mission statement and all them things. It don't sound good. Me think say that put your expertise and your training and your years of being a psychologist to work and try to get into the mind and think, why are these children acting that way? What led up to their behavior? You understand? Is it a broken household? And them think psychologists would be thinking, how can I get with the mother and have like a dialogue and we talk about like moving forward? What if the child need any kind of help? Is there resources? Oh, me never think, say, that you would have been thinking, say, you want to take them out. No, sir. Leave that to a drunker like me, man. Sure. A drunker like me, we're ignorant, bad, and dark. You understand? We do them things there. But me not expect you to do them things there. No, man.
Some of you.
But then again, you the one give Sophie Dunkley the right price. Okay, I get it.
Parents will never start talking to your children. You see, if the girl that kicked down the little child was my daughter, she couldn't come home to me.
Lord God.
You go out there and you kick down another little girl. Me teach you that. Me raise you up on that. Yo, you'd have to kick down that and find someone, but you couldn't come home. Because when you come home, you cut your ass royal on a life. Make people say you are get for your kick down too. Some of us as parents are enablers. Some of us are...
Well, I'm going to give her that part. Yes, they are. Some of these parents, and I'm not going to be a hypocrite, they know their kids are out there doing wrong and they're not correcting them. But that is not the whole. We know there's a problem that lies within us, within the society, that we as parents, yes, we are enablers for certain things, yes. Because like all of me, I'm enabler. For when I might pick to them. Now, yeah, out of the 10, me, especially the one, the wash belly, oh God, me is enabler, I'm bad. But me not enabling for to go fight nobody and do anything like that. No, I'm not going to do that. That I will not do. But some of the things that she's encouraging, what the word? Abhorrent behavior.
Too appalling. Some of us are the ones why our children are the way they are. Because
they're all on the lady. You see, when I come with enough fancy talking, some of us out here, or it's the reason why our kids are the way they are. A powerful statement that the lady V. So is it fair for me to ask you the question, are you the reason why mystical the way she is? Remember, and I mean, hey, when it don't come to me, because all I am doing is, right? People, did y'all hear what she just said a while ago? That some of us are the reason for the outcome of our children, for them to be the way they are. It's a fair question. So no, I am giving it back to you. Are you the reason why mystical is the way she is? Because we're not going to take you out of it, No, we're not.
Once our child is not the ones being bullied, we have no problem. Once our child is the aggressor, we don't have no problem. Oh, you're not gonna have no problem.
So, all right, let me ask. So, who was the aggressor in Antigua for your children? Talk to me. Because who were the aggressor that led up to your child to what we're seeing playing out in society right now? Who is the people then? Because I hear you come out and you speak passionately about situation like these and no, I forgot on later. So when are you going to come out and speak passionately on the whole situation, the hard deal? And even today, your daughter is still traumatized and living through the trauma. When? Oh, that. I mean, by the woman is not a psychologist. She's not a psychologist. She took a course in psychology. I did a research on her years ago. I couldn't find her in the AP. Well, P, whatever your name, I am going to dig up that live. Lady V did came on live because a lot of people were questioning whether she was a psychologist or not. And she came out and she even mentioned the school. I'm not lying, because one thing, none of them is my friend, And she mentioned and she said, she's a certified, then people are certified me. When somebody said them is a certified psychologist, that means then got school, done the same thing. But let me ask you a question, P. Were you looking in Antigua? Because remember, she's practicing in Antigua. She's not practicing here in America. And I see you mentioned here the American psychologist locator. So did you look into the island of Antigua? Because I'm just asking, I don't know, I mean, I know about psychology working. Yeah, I understand. But I remember she did that live. I do remember she doing that live. I have 2 psychology degree. Oh, that is you. Okay, P and okay, thank you. But P and were you on the live when time she did? She came out because people kept questioning and people were coming for her. And she said that she went to ask, she got her psychology degree or whatever, and she said that certification. But anyway, let me move on. Yes, that was years ago. Also, something that that was years ago. You are correct, P. You are correct. But I'm just saying, probably she never went back and renewed her license. But remember, it's Antigua. Here, like in America, I don't know if they hold them accountable in Antigua because she lives in a different small island, that Jamaica. But here in America, they make sure that, your license, your certifications are up to par. So that part, I couldn't answer the question there. I'm going to move on.
Do you know when the table is going to turn? How you think the parents of this child feel? What could be the problem? Them are girls. Them not in teenage years. Them like man. Them have the same boyfriend. And that can't be. Me don't know the backstory. What me know when me see is... oh my God, man. It make we look like we are savage. It make we look like we depraved. You can remember, me a 50-year-old. And I can't remember going to...
Rascal, like you're 50? Or she's 50? Wow.
I see nothing will look like this. Nothing. No, the big dirty boys, them stand up there. The big dirty waste boys, them waste matter children of them.
But you know, as a psychologist, yeah, it's not appropriate. Remember, you know, y'all go into a profession for a reason, right? To help them, to, you know, come to some resolution or whatever. No, you say, well, you know, why I mean, that's why me stay crossing them. I will stay walkless and keyless. You see me?
Parents of the Jamaica, yes, I only me a talk to, only me combo. The boys them stand up there and none of them no running to say, make we stop this. Everybody have camera and everybody a laugh, everybody a post profanity, clap, and play clap, this clap, four clap. Is this Jamaica? Is this what we come to know? Are these...
So, okay, I'm not coming from Antigua, but I'm going to cross-reference Antigua, because you said, is this what it comes to? So they don't fight in Antigua? I know that Antigua is not a big, and I'm not coming from Antigua. You understand? Because I have a wonderful, lovely, lovely person that I care about so much that is from Antigua, right? So, but hold on here. So what is transpired in Jamaica? So that don't go on Antigua. People don't fight. School people don't fight. Things don't go on Antigua. That's what I want to know. Like,
since the future, they said the children are the future. You see any future right here, sir?
You're there.
Yes. You see any future right here, sir? Or you see a set of savage? What did you saw in that
Listen, let it be clear, I'm not condoning the behavior of what the school children did in no shame or fashion. I don't know the real story. We see a video. And what we see on the video, it looks graphic and it looks bad, okay? We don't know what led up to it, but as you being the psychology, that's just where your skills, your expertise should have kicked in. Instead of go take them out, to go analyze them and listen to them.
Where is JCF, Jamaica Constabulary? Come here. Where's JDF? Wanna fight down everybody?
Rascal, no, all the police them coming to it. So where was the police when your daughter get allegedly get raped? Allegedly, I'm not saying allegedly now, because your daughter they come say it. Make I retract the alleged part. You're asking where is the Jamaica Constabulary Force, right? When all of this was going on. Why am I have to go back to Antigua? Because Antigua you live. Where was the Antiguan authorities and the Antiguan police when your daughter was getting raped? And this is a question I'm going to ask you.
And give them ticket for a robot car. JCF, are you me come out too?
You're there.
Wanna fight down everybody.
You're there.
Just feel like a robot car try to hustle for feed them pitness so they're not for the criminal and ticket them. Then ticket are more than the ticket are more than the price and their salary. And as Steven Singbo.
Okay, so what you wanted the police to do? Come here, Saka. Now play out the fact that you said that you're a psychologist and how you're handling the matter. That is the thing with you. Okay, so where were the police in Antigua when your daughter got raped? I'm just asking, where were they? How did they handle it? Okay, I don't know if Antigua have robot taxi for run down and I'm gonna make a comparison. If the if the police in Antigua them stop people for no reason. But yeah, I would love to know that. Okay, it's a valid question you were asking. Where's the police? Me I asked over there. Where was the police in Antigua? That's all.
When your ticket are more than your paycheck. Yeah. When your speeding ticket are more than your paycheck. only when it come and start knock on the door, kind of think of poor people problem, but when it start knock on the rich people problem, that I want to understand. JCF, you want to pull people off at night time on the road in Jamaica. What time I come to Jamaica and pull me off in a car on the world myself on a heart, so you can do for yourself. What you can do? I can't take the stress. I'm not
like up the life, people. Please.
You know what I want. I'm getting out of my space. Say my life, me I got all over. I'm a virgin father dead yard. I want to pull way off out the same shit. Me have to go on 100 US because I don't even have changed. Same thing. Me I got Uptown Monday. I want to pull off my virgin.
So why are you attacking the Jamaica Constabulary Force though, right? We see there is you know, I believe P and me go swing with P and you know. I believe her. I believe her. Because, all right, what do you want from the Jamaica Constabulary Force? What you want them to do? You want them to go launch an investigation? Yeah, because you're coming really hard at the Jamaica Constable. We know, all right, your claims say them love to pull over people there. What I'm getting from what you're saying, they're not doing their job. They're not doing their job. They're out here just pulling people over instead of they should have. Remember, in order for them to come on the scene, right, that means they were... Yeah. What you wanted them to do to come to what is a crime scene? Yeah, it would be nice. Did anyone on the caller? We don't know the findings. We don't know if the Jamaica Constabulary Force was called or anything like that. One of there, listen to writing. I wonder if that phone here freeze.
Same man have insurance and the man have insurance. You know, want to tell him to throw the money in the back of the vehicle, go up once and put it in the back and then I don't know what to take it out there. This is where Jamaica come to?
You're there.
So JCF, when you see this, when you see someone of a grown never investigate and the big lady, the one that kicked down the other one.
So how do you know there's not an investigation launch? Oh, you know that? Oh, you know there's not. Okay, you say what you see in the Canada on the camera. Do you know what happened afterward? Somebody just said hi. Let me see if this thing frees. Just say hi. That's all I want you guys to say is hi. Just one person say hi.
Cannibal, the big hog.
No, you're there.
Son of a cat, go up a jail, go put it down in a back cell. Me no juvenile detention center. I mean the big people jail.
They never tell you in a psychology school not to call people names and out of their names because all that do kind of fuel and heighten the whole situation. You saying the big hog and the big whatever. And what kind of ethics do you take? What kind of something after then you're the license you take? So how behave like that?
For the big girl we kick down the little pitney. Wow, like she a man and she a Rambo. She better.
You're there.
Think about it if you was a mother, selector. And Anne-Marie Mort, you think about it if it was your child, how you would have feel tonight. Think how broken your child.
Thank you guys for the likes. Two more, please.
This is the World Wide Web. Everybody don't see it.
You're there.
Them things are out there. So wait. When the big brother for this child now come and pull the tall thing and bust about 7 now,
Ross, you're there. What did you just say a while ago, lady? When time the big brother come and bust off 7 in the little girl, where else? Why are you promoting violence though? Why are you promoting violence? I'm serious, like really, like why are you promoting violence? Like they never teach you in a psychology in a college. You try to diffuse the situation. Cause to me, it's like you said you were talking like big man and big woman a fight. You were talking about children. I mean, why would you even encourage that? Put that out in the atmosphere, though. Like why? I hear them thing, yeah. We can't believe it. God no, me can't believe it. All up there. Can't believe she taught them weird there. I go for one other thing, I think.
pitney. The big somebody shouldn't get in there. Did you teach your child to be a child? Because all we teach children to be children is to teach them to keep their hands to themselves.
You're there.
Keep your hands in your pocket.
You're there.
Keep your hands to yourself. Do not put your hands.
Then, okay, the two-step brother then with that Antigua, right? Because a lot of people come across you and them say, oh, she's a breath of fresh air to social media. And I'm here to speak, you spooky, and I'm here about say you're a psychiatrist. So them already make an impression about you, right? So let me ask you a question now. You said parents teach their kids to, keep them hands together by the side, don't touch, and them thinking that. So what happened? Why did the step, Lord God, go and talk, yeah? I can't believe
children, remember nobody's your child. You don't have the right to assault another human being. Why say they have the right to defend yourself? They don't have the right to assault another human being. Coexisting and speaking.
Then you just said the brother come and pop safe na them. You say that go for the mama and beat the mama. You say when you're done with the pitting in the analyze somewhere. You're talking out of both. I'm trying to understand here, but you may don't want to bear with me. Bear with me, people.
Sharing is things that we need to teach our children. We need to teach our children conflict resolution. How to get so comfortable. For your picnic and go to road and do this. Kick down the little girl. Beat down the little girl like a Tyson.
You know what I want to ask you? What conflict? Me never know. Come here, P. Andy. Give me the word feed, P. Andy. P. Andy, me not think a conflict resolution. That would. Okay, what I'm trying to say here, help me. Bring out your psychologist sitting for me, I know. So what okay, your daughter is crying out for help, right? Them say it takes a village to raise a child, but sometimes you have to start at the yard first. What are you trying to do to help your daughter? I let me want to know. Would you give up on her? What are you trying to do to help her?
Mohammed, I'll come home, eat the food that you cook, and you laugh and say, boy, you beat the girl. That's how when you say you beat the girl. I want to encourage you to put with foolishness now.
But let me ask you a question. When time landlord come out, right, and was talking about your son in the car with your daughter. You understand? When should come out and talk about your daughter, your son being in the car with your daughter, and your daughter talk up the things them and whatever. So you as a mom, why didn't you discourage that and say to your daughter? Can you out there give different example and say, listen, you see your lifestyle, I don't really want it for my son, So if my son is going to be with you in your present, refrain from have those sexual talk. You understand? And the broke talk, if another pan video, I'm not supposed to say he want to be there, he want to be part of it and all them. Did you have them to talk there with him? Everything where you look out, against the people them at Jamaica and whatever, me I carry right back at Antigua to you. I am carrying it back to Antigua, ask you. I'm carrying it back and ask you. She
first morning and lock up. So I'm going to play the video again, JCF, we tag JCF in this, We better tag JCF and JDF in this,
No, you can't. No. We know the Jamaica Constabulary Force need work, but you're not going to put it all on them. When I could put on like is when they launch an investigation and they're doing nothing. Then just launch it just for tell the public, okay, there's an investigation undergoing. But if you have to let police do them work, some of them do it quick, some of them take time or whatever, but you can't get mad at them because in the video you didn't see one hand. You understand? We know when you call them, yes, they should respond in a certain time, but you have to let them do them work. So you can't come out here and say, oh, you're mad with them. Mad with them for what? Number one, and for them picnic, yes, them have a duty to serve, but you have to give them the due diligence.
We know better tag child service protection in this.
Then all on there, talk to me in the comment section. What does child service? Okay, tag child services to this. Come here, P. Andy again. How does child services fit into this, right? All of them are under minor kids, right? And them fight each other. What part does child services? Come by educated people over here. Now help me today, because through me done and she, I'm a psychologist and them get a degree and then licensing and everything. And I'm gonna come up on talk with a big talk. All right. So 2 kids are fighting, right? Because here we have Lady V saying, tag the JCF in it. Okay, we can understand that a little part. No go for child protective service. So then what child protective service are gonna do to this now, right? 2 people now fight. One might be, but them still under the age the government age. So how does what child support do come take a board pick from the mother? Me not get that part of Lady V. I don't get it. She just expressing the ugly side of her. That girl that pulled away was for her safety. She didn't fight her. V chat too much. I guess she wants them to take the chill. Yeah, but I'm just saying that it never works. So as bad as Jamaica lawless and it's a third world country, we have some awesome social worker. We just hope that we could get a little bit more to handle the case load of all these children that need protection. But I don't take in a situation with a fight. Anybody, CPS is going to intervene. Intervene on what? If them take the child when them claim I beat up on the next child, but they're both minors, so them have to take both of them. That's how it go. Them have to take both of them.
Ministry of Health in this, no. Me want
the old Ministry of Health. How with the ranted class? You sure he's a psychology? You all want Minister of Health? What minister? Lord Jesus, go and talk, Lady V. Go and talk.
Minister of Health do them big takaranga, them big.
You're there.
Wooliganya. I said, una put them in the uniform and send them to school.
No, I think you mean Minister of Education. You talk so fast. I think what she meant to say is Minister of Education. It can't be Minister of Health. You understand? It can't be Minister of Health, Lady V. I'm just going to assume that you meant Ministry of Education. Because I'm saying, but a Ministry of Health in the ear. What does Ministry of Health got to do with this? I think it's an error. And she meant to say Ministry of Health. Because Ministry of Health, what? What them do? What them can do? They can't do nothing, Lady V. Do what?
Send them go do trade. Why do I put them in the military? Them here, I want to put in the military. So if we call upon, if we go, we send them. These are what you ought to be putting in the military by force.
Then hear the way she talk right now, right? I'm having trouble with my child. I'm having trouble with my child. And, I get reference ready from the school and say, go see a psychologist because I see certain pattern and behavior in your child. They recommend You understand? So, I see your behavior on here as a psychologist. Me now come to you. Me telling the truth, me now come to you. It's a certain profession, people, and P. Andy, you can attest to that. Certain position in society, they only at high standard and high regards. I would not come to you because if me book up on you and them never book up on your video and all you behave on social media, but me no. And them say, oh, go and see Valine Williams. So she could give your child some counseling. Me now go. Me say next. Me not going. Not going at all.
So when something happens in Jamaica need to go, send them.
But Autumn, you made a valid point. Even with that, even the Minister of Education, she was saying need to get involved. Why does Ministry of Education in Jamaica need to get involved either? They have functions that they need to do. Provide a clean and safe environment. A clean, safe learning environment. And that's how I go. This is the mission statement and the goal of the Ministry of Education in Jamaica. Your behavior, yes. Remember, they're not security guard, they're teachers. You understand? They're educators. So, okay, things happen, yes. If there's a security there to contain it, okay, try to diffuse it. So what is Minister of Education? Because you say you're a bright girl and I'm do. What Minister of Education are going to do? That's what me want to know. What does Minister of Education is going to do? Read my comment. Okay. She's unprofessional. Where comment then? I'm going to see a comment, P. She is no, okay. P, where you comment then? I only see the one where say, man V is passive aggressive. That's all I say. I'm not saying the other one. That's the last one. Okay, that's the last. That's the one you're talking about? Okay.
Remember, say them a big fighter.
You're there.
Remember, say a big hooligan, them be.
Remember,
them not afraid. Remember, them can do the most. And that you not forgot to talk about. But I bet you don't want to talk about it. I'm back in the computer again. Guys, here. What are we on mama bad? Get it back. What are we on mama bad? When the little people run got struck by some people and vote for rescue, mama still got chuck off the little girl. Because she kicked down the little.
I'm not going to condone the behavior, but at the end of the day, they're still children. You understand? Minister of Education is not going to get involved. Lady V, Jamaica Constabulary Force, yes, a report might be taken, but to say that something extreme is going to result from all of that, nah. Them I look for scam and chopper and murderer. Not to say that, I'm telling you, I'm not condoning the behavior. Let me put it out there. Minister of Education, I try to get some fun for more school. They're not get involved, so you can't give that up. Not getting involved.
See what a drug addict person, the big heart.
I was going to show it, but I'm not going to show it over here.
Yo, I don't want to see that something here, because I don't want to say the thing when I'm not supposed to say, because I say anything when me take me, you know.
Hear them?
I'll tell you something. Parents.
So that means, then you don't hear that people, she will say anything when her head take her. That means that she need a psychologist too. I want the backside there go on. So, we know you have unsound mind in every profession, but Lady V, what you just said, you will say anything when your mad head take you. So, you need a psychologist to know your wagwana people. She need a psychologist too, because she said she will say things when fear mother take her. No, sir.
Parents look from a good one telling us to talk. I mean, I talk about parents in Jamaica and parents in Antigua. I'm living here. Parents, me talk to what I'm living like.
Look, they did it right, you know. No psychologist. We call it psychopath. I can't believe Lady V said me talk on the tea woman, but they take me.
Jamaica, I want to live in Antigua, I want to live in Guyana, I want to live in Trinidad.
Don't call my Guyanese people them name they about Lady V. If you're making reference, make reference to Antigua and Jamaica. Don't say Trinidadian people. Guyanese people are very nice people, all right? Very, very. You always shout out to them, all right? So don't do it. Don't do it.
It's Dominica Grenada.
You're there. Yeah, talk to him.
You say if we're not talk to the children,
yeah,
we're not going to give them a early fish and bread.
Lord Jesus Christ. We should just say if we're not talk to children, with children, we'll get a quick pie, a quick analyze, a quick KIL. She used the word. Fish and bread will mean night. Enough to read between them. We know someone will come from some different Caribbean islands and here work with them. Jamaica people have word and terms, so they terms everything. She said if we don't talk to the children, they are going to get an early fish and bread, meaning night. All right? Okay. So if I don't understand, let me break it down for now.
You understand? We're not going to give them a early when the roll is called up yonder. Yeah.
That is not a resolution for a psychologist if you stop it. I wonder, let me ask you something, P. Do they review these people, right? Like if you're a psychologist, a doctor, I think you have to renew your license every year. Do they give them a test? Do they give them like a re-evaluation of the mind before them give them another year for practice and all them thing there? I was talking, people that have license. I always wonder, when that license is up for that year, do them give them like, make them have a retest and, give them like a mental check. Because peer mad people out there in clean clothes and people. What's the one?
Around that road.
You're there.
There is not give on the children that. Because people are going to make sure.
Can I get 2 more likes, my lovely people? Please and thanks. Yeah, look, I'm being so nice and sweet today. Can I get 2 more likes? Yeah, man, double tap the screen for me. Come on, people. 2. When I can't find it, 2 more likes, right? Just double tap the screen. Likes are free. Come on.
Because since you can't take care of them, people will take care of them for you.
You're there.
Parents, sit with your child.
Yeah.
Not because your child is not being bullied.
What you say? Guyanese people don't like Jamaican. Are true? Lord God. I mean, they like them for true, But I went there twice and I like to tell Queen Kelly, say Guyanese people don't like Jamaican. I mean, I always big them up. And I really don't know why you say that though. Me soon start playing. I'm kind of curious. Why do you say that Guyanese people don't like Jamaica? Have you ever been to Guyana? Have you ever worked with them? Because that's like kind of deep for you to say that though. Talk to me, Queen Kyle. I'm going to continue playing. I'm just a little curious. You're saying that Guyanese people don't like Jamaican. Have you ever encountered anything from them? Why did you say that? Like, are they always rude? Is it a family member, a husband? Have you been to the country? Why? I have to do 24 hours of CEU to renew my nursing license. So do they give you, Sharon, do they give you like a mental evaluation? When you go to renew your license, Sharon, talk to me. Do they do a mental? Is that part of licensing and all that kind of stuff? Do you get like them checks to make sure you say, you know, cuckoo and crazy? I heard that too. Oh, yeah, here, so, you know, so the first I heard that, when it kind of made me start think away. I didn't know that because I've been to Guyana twice and I like the food and I always stalked it. I never knew they were that rude. Somebody was like them rude and heat and nine Jamaican. Wow, I never knew that. Wow. When you get a degree, you have to sign an informed ethical consent in behavior. Yes, we are checked. I have retired. Wow, good. V, don't confuse me with her messages. Queen, can you not answer me? Okay, I work with them. Okay, you work with them and the energy is horrible. They're haters. Mighty God, Father, you're there. All right, come and go through this.
Not because
your
child is the aggressor makes it right. If your child is bullying someone else's child.
So, Lady V, can I ask you a question? Because I see a lot of time, yes, like when people come out and talk about your daughter, and you don't like nobody talk about your belly pain, so you come and clap back and put on your big girl dress and come out and so forth. But I am going to go back again. Yeah, we know what happened to your daughter. We're not like pan her out here because she tell our story over and over. So even though she's a little older now, yeah. What okay, and as a psycho, what kind of treatment, what kind of counseling, what are you offering her? Because by her behavior out here in social media, which is very atrocious, meaning that she really needs help. Your daughter, you psychologist, V, she's crying out for help. Yeah. And you were saying that if anybody did anything, you were using the video, them with on a live, them with that this. So the two boys, the stepbrothers, right, that did that to your daughter, why you never analyzed them? Why didn't you do all the stuff that you claim that you saw in the video should have been done? Why didn't you do that, right? Allegedly, there are officers now in Antigua, right? There are 2 officers now in Antigua, all right? So, you know, that's... yeah, something they're superior to other Caribbean. Well, I also hear that Trinidad, they don't like we either. They're right here. Me, so Trinidad, they don't like Jamaica either, below. I don't know.
It is wrong, right, Sasha? If your child is the aggressor, it is wrong. If your child is an enabler, it is wrong.
So why the 2 stepbrothers, right? Well, they're just stepbrothers. Yeah, the whole one live in the house. And why have justice not done for your daughter? You understand? Why is justice was not done for Mystical? Because right now, and you know what I lie me I tell. You know what I lie me I tell, you know, Lady V, so you can't come for me. There are no actually 2 officers in Antigua. Them same 2 brothers are no officers, right? So why is it that, number one, if they raped your daughter, they shouldn't have held position now in Antigua as officers, right? You come out here, you want to solve everybody's problem. So what about her? Because your daughter is crying, oh, she needs help. Yeah, the money sweetheart, and we saying, oh, she talk out here, we see the videos and whatever. So you're saying all these things would have happened if it was your child. These things even more. Okay, them out there fight. Yeah, your daughter got gripped. You understand? School children fighting, your daughter got gripped. You understand? Yeah, man. That she come on, she said because of the experiences. Yeah. It messed up her mental in a way. She started to use hard drugs. She tried everything to mask the pain. Okay, what about that situation? I'm just curious. I you feel like I'm out here attacking you. I'm not out here attacking you. But I have to counter-argue or do a counter-argument on you, to be honest. Because I'm like, okay. Because to tell the truth, I'm not going to say I'm not concerned about another minor. But when my bill pain need help, all of my attention did it so.
And your child fan the flames.
Hold on. They class themselves as South American rather than Caribbean. Oh, you're saying that the Guyanese class themselves as South American rather than the Caribbean. Oh, okay. The American part of it make them... Oh, okay, I get it. I get where you guys are coming from.
Encourage and incite. It is wrong. Parents do not wait. Nobody want a one-eye horse. Nobody want a one-eye monkey. When you damage people's children, you expect them to keep the damage, right?
Yeah, but when your child got damaged, though, why did you keep the damage? You're sounding like a hypocrite. Manvi, you're sounding like a hypocrite because you are saying all these things. Your daughter was damaged. Why are you keeping the damage? What are you doing to it? I don't care if it was reported, because if it was reported to the police station, right, or whatever, they could have never been officers now as we speak in Antigua. Could never be officers in Antigua as we speak. Them two young men.
This is where I'm saying this has to stop. Celine.
Manvi is having depression because she neglected her daughter. That is why she was molested. She was never home. She was out there running after people's husband. Her daughter hated her for years. You're there.
This has to stop.
Mm-hmm.
This is not us. This is not how children behave. This is adult savagery. I have never seen this. I know children been doing some crazy stuff. Because, I work around schools. I work with children and I see all kind of crazy stuff.
All right. You hear what she just said? She work in a school. So she see all kind of things and whatever, but she never seen such savagery. It look like Antigua is one of them quiet islands, because I feel to believe that in Antigua, you don't see kids fighting. Let me pull it back for the camera. I can't believe you said that a while ago. Listen to what she just said, people. Okay, make her take it from this.
And encourage and incite. It is wrong. Parents do not wait. Nobody want a one-eye horse. Nobody want a one-eye monkey. When you damage people's children, you expect them to keep the...
Then when your daughter got damaged, why didn't you have them 2 steps on them? Why you didn't sit down and say, a prison now go? Or guess what? The security man there, yeah, man, a fish fry and bread, 9 nights a keep. Why you never hold that sentiment there? And then me want to know. So you is an enabler. You spoke about enabling. You're enabling. Because if somebody grape off my the people talking at it, okay, pitna fight, yeah, it might sound brutal and whatever, we don't like it. But we are talking about an act, a graping act. You tell me no, then that no more serious.
Damage, right? And this is where I'm saying this has to stop. Celine, this has to stop. This is not us.
Yeah.
This is not how children behave. This is adult savagery.
No.
I've never seen this.
I want to say adult savagery. Okay, listen what she's saying.
I know children been doing some crazy stuff. Because, I work around schools. I work with children and I see all kind of crazy stuff.
Then all right, if you work in Antigua in the school system in Antigua, the Antiguan person you here with me not call the name, just work with me. You'll hear some things reveal here. So my Antiguan good person, you know yourself. So if you work at school, right, you work in the education system in Antigua, and you work around children, I guess you're utilizing your psychology degree. Then why are you behaving like this? Why are you saying these things? Number one, you shouldn't even be calling them agan dog, night. Then how you work with kids in school and you're speaking the way you're speaking, you're not supposed to be talking them with it. Even if it's in your mind, you filter it out. Yeah, you understand? You don't come out and talk them with it. No, you don't.
Stuff what we never see when we were kids. But I am telling you, this is going too far. And I think the reason why the silence is deafening is because your child is the aggressor. Your child is the bully. So you don't feel the need to stand up and speak out because nothing has been done to your child.
Yeah, but when your child was gripped, okay, what did you do? What did you do? Because they're officers now in Antigua. What did you do? What did you do? Okay, what did you do to protect your child? Because, we protect the boy and the girl. But we are going to be honest. Mothers like to even pay more observe, to the girl. Where were you when all that was going on? Because according to when your daughter, they come out and tell her and talk her things, she said you would be gone. You understand? Where were you at? And you understand why your daughter never felt comfortable to talk to you, Miss Psychologist? I don't mean you don't like for no.
Your child is doing it to someone else's, and you think it is okay. You think it is justified. You think it is acceptable. But I am here to say to you.
So, Lady V, I which school you work for in Antigua with children? You work around children. I which school? Like how you give me a look background. Tell me I which school you work?
It is not acceptable.
Yeah.
We ought to teach children love.
You're there.
We ought to teach children how to coexist in the same space and accepting difference.
Now, why you never tell a stepbrother them all for coexist underneath one roof and don't grape off your daughter? Yeah, if we need as parents to teach our children to coexist in a space, then why didn't you teach your two stepson how to coexist with your daughter? Any question you ask me, I ask it back to you.
All horses don't run alike. We will not always like Alkaline or the other massacre. We will not always like the cartels or the Movado. We will choose. We will choose. We will prefer. But at the end of the day, we are one people out of one.
And I hear that, sir?
Yeah? Remind your children about being integrous. Teach your children values and morals. I thought about you the other day, Patricia, and for the love of God, I couldn't remember your last name. I could remember the first name, and I couldn't remember your last. I couldn't look you up to just to see how you were doing. Hope you're doing well, right? And at the end of the day, parents, this is somewhat a reflection of you, what you stand for.
I like you tell them. Lies you telling little thing. I've been very nice and supple. Don't come with that bomber cloud. Don't come with it. All you mean by the end of the day, the result of your kids is a reflection of you. Again, so mystical is a or she sell her coochie. She do everything. That means it's people. That means it's a reflection of she, right? Now talk to me. If our kids are a reflection of us at the end of the day, are your statement, that means that the result that your daughter take, that means that you don't sell your crutches? Can them say you that swing pan pole? I'm asking, I'm not telling. I'm just going by what you're saying. You right? So if whatever our kids are a reflection of we, so is it a fear? Come here, Lady V. Is it fear to say that anything your daughter do, you that do it too? I don't mean a life for no. I don't mean want to know.
Because don't tell me you see your son standing there and cussing profanity, and your son come home and take the food you cook eat. Go up on in PlayStation or whatever the other device them be, Xbox or whatever the signal people have. And you laugh and you tell your friend, you see them beat up a little girl. My son indeed, you might tell me, say, man, them a fight over. Your son is not no son. Your son is she.
No. You can't call the people them son batty man. She just said, right, if a son, one of the people and the spectator that's there, come home and said, somebody did when the fight go on and it's a boy. And mommy, this and that, and I give like a eyewitness of whatever. She said, if the mother not correct the child, like whether school him or whatever, that means that the child is not a boy, it means a she. Pretty much I say the boy is a batty man. Like you, hey y'all, to them, I conclude you is not no psychologist. I conclude that because I idiot thought that. So if him they go jump in now, you understand, and then turn pan in now and escalate the thing, right? Then you hear a man that say, where you jumping in for? What you mean by if a child that was on side got home to his mother and relate what happened, and the mother and school him or whatever and say, so what you do? You never do this and do that. That means that the mother knows say it's not a boy, it's a she. And sometimes, if you just hold the lane, because I don't know what this you're talking about,
And he watched that. He did nothing. He said nothing. He did the interview. Where was his balls? Where was his spine?
What you mean? No, I'm smart. What you mean by where is his balls? It's not a man. A school pity them. Oh, you mean by where is the little boy? Where would be if the boy somewhere standing there not doing anything? Where is his balls on his spine? If him jump, and pick a side, you go hear say him should have stand by. Him shouldn't get involved. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Like, really?
Girl, you're growing in your house. A man would stand up.
You're there.
When you grow these,
but he's not a man though.
The big one will take up the bag and start drawing with a little child. That one more on JC. If I want to go JC, please do me a favor. Get 2 slapping our chest with an open palm. 2.
No, we're not going to incite violence here. We're definitely not incite violence here. You say when time the JCF go investigate, you want them to slap up the fat girl. No, we're not going to incite violence. What? I don't know. I don't know.
Make our mother stay where they live and hear the echo.
You're there. You're there.
When she say somebody can bully
you're there.
She will learn.
So why, as a psychologist, you're pushing bullyism? That is not resolving anything. I can tell you because I have had a lot of counseling throughout my whole career. Because this is something that's mandated, yeah? And if you are off certain kind of way, you can access free a psychiatrist or a psychologist or anything of that nature. I mean, never hear no counselor, anybody in that field. If anything, they're always trying to calm me. They would tell us, all right, talk to me. Them give you a period where they make you talk. They're great listeners. I've never met a counselor or a psychologist where incite violence. Or the people forget pie. People forget taking out, go sit down. No. Never get that yet. I don't know if them operate in Antigua, if there is a different fish over there. So, and I don't even think Jamaican psychologists. You understand, operate like that either. No, ma'am. Nope. You're
watching from Antigua? This is so sad. Very. Just to think how fearful that little child would have been. Just to imagine the psychological and the emotional trauma.
4 more likes, my people.
Will live with for the rest of her life.
You're there.
She may never do well in school.
No. See how you're concerned about other people, Pitney? You said imagine the psychological trauma that little girl has to endure for the rest of her life. She probably don't even want to go back to school. So, consider the trauma where your daughter go through. You understand? That even our sexual life, she don't even look at it like, if a man that truly love and care for her and really want to be here, she probably look at every man want a piece of the meat, want to eat. You understand? You sit out here talking about imagine that child where the children were fighting, right? Oh, they're going to be traumatized for life. So, things saying, Mr. Carl, what she call her? Camille? I never remember her real name. I so used to call her Mr. Carl. Let me call her Mr. Carl. Yeah. Imagine the trauma Mr. Carl go through. Why, Master God, if you're not busy right now, Jesus Christopher, come here. Come here, my love. No, sir.
She may have a phobia to institution.
Well, your daughter might have a phobia to man, like to find a man to have like a real relationship outside of paying for sex. You ever thought about that? Look what me done. Me done to the man. I'm gone in a psychology world. You just said a while ago, think about it. She might have a phobia, don't even want to go to school, afraid. So think your daughter probably have a couple phobia. She just feel like her worth is just no longer there. Make you ever find a fancy medical and psychological terms to put them in. You don't think she might be going through them things too?
Maybe she don't want to go back to school. Maybe to that specific school.
Yeah, and probably your daughter really don't want not do what she have to do, but because what she went through. You ever think about that? Have you ever thought about that?
Maybe to any school, maybe not to college, not to uni.
You're there.
Because she will never not remember this.
And your daughter will never forget it. Never forget what her 2 stepbrothers did to her under your care. She's not going to forget that either. But what are you going to do about it?
Yeah, she will have.
Okay, you can imagine the nightmare what this child have. You don't imagine the nightmare that say, Nadine, you're right. She probably need help for true, Lady V probably need help. She probably need a mental evaluation. Nadine, you said it right. Because anybody that know what our daughter has been through, and I don't want nobody to say what our daughter have to do. Our daughter have a lot to do with it. Not to say with the fight per se, but the whole, how she come evaluate things, right? To me, I find it very sickening. for her to be on the live, right, and behaving like this. I remember pushing back a little bit.
Your son standing there videoing and cussing profanity, and your son come home and take the food where you could eat, go up on him PlayStation or whatever the other device.
So what you want him for though?
Or whatever the signal people have.
So what you want him for though?
And you tell your friend, you see them beat up a little girl. My son indeed, you know, he might tell me, say, man, them a fight over. Your son is not no son. Your son is she.
The way you want him for though?
He stood there and he watched that. He did nothing. He said,
so what you want him for though? At 2025, we have to be smart and realistic. So you want my little 12-year-old son not to go down there and everybody start jumping and side and then the fight get way out of hand now because you hear so now a male per se figure don't get involved in a woman business or picnic in a girl picnic business. Yeah, son, I don't know. 10 people race and picnic different. Cause I don't know where you want the son was for going there. So and you know go further to say the mother for start looking at her son not as a boy but as a she, like as a batty man, because he never take the initiative for jumping. Here there. You're dang.
Where was his balls? Where was his spine? That's a little girl living in your house. A man would stand up.
You're too out of order and bright. Lady V, that was out of order and bright. Oh, you mean say that mean that you're growing a little. Then if somebody was to say your son that you're growing, right? Because of how he act and whatever, you'd feel highly offended and say, you know what, Lady V, your son where you're growing is not a boy, it's a little girl. You say Una like to do things to people, and when people clap back or say things about Una get offended. Una get offended out here.
When you grow these women, like the big one, will take up the bag and start drawing with the.
Can I get 4 more likes, please? Come on, we're going to bring it to 70. Just double tap the screen there for me. Even 1 or 2 more likes. Come on, people.
That one more on JCF. I want to go JCF. Please do me a favor. Get 2 slapping our chest with an open palm.
JCF not doing no such thing.
Stay where they live and hear the echo.
Keep that in Antigua. JCF is not doing nothing like that.
Somebody can bully she. Maybe she will learn.
You're there.
You're watching from Antigua. This is so sad. Just to think.
You know, saying I make Jamaica look back, Lady V, trust me, because everybody, when them talk about you, them associate you with Antigua. You're not making Jamaica, even though it happened in Jamaica, you coming out and talking like that, making look bad for Antigua. Because Antigua, you say, is your home. That's where you're going to reside for the rest of your life. So, listen, lady. Oh, that's true, Charm. Very disrespectful. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking at some comment here.
Oh,
very disrespectful.
That little child would have been.
You're
just
there.
To imagine the psychological and the emotional
You're
trauma
there. You're there.
That child will live with for the rest of her life.
You know, you're a hypocrite, me saying, lady, you're a big hypocrite. You know, imagine the psychological, whatever word that call that child have to live with for the rest of them. Like, you know, sister, your daughter have one psychological whatever shall live with for the rest of our life. Oh, you want to resolve that, Miss Psychologist lady? And that me want to know. So, you want to angle that one day?
Never do well in school.
Okay, you said that child would never do well in school. Let me direct a question to the comment section. You believe, say, because of a fight, that child would never do well in school? P, you're a psychologist. Let me get into your mind, all right? Look how you have kids that are raped. Bad things happen to them and they become doctors, lawyers. So I wanna say, Lady V, to write them off that they're not going to do well in school. You have picnic at school, hungry, them parents can't find it, and yes, still them come out being brilliant. Yeah, kids where them parents are abused them, I get beaten if every little thing, and them still cut and clear and come true. So we're not gonna write them off yet. We're not gonna write. That doesn't mean say them won't do good in school. Sometimes, yes, because of the mental capacity of another child in comparison to another one, yeah, they might not function accordingly, you know, because of the trauma. But I wouldn't say write them off. They're not going to do good in school. I wouldn't say that. No, I definitely would not say that.
She may have a phobia to institution.
Me not think say that I go roaring. People not think say the fight that happened today. I'm not saying it could. There's a possibility, but that I don't think. But then again, it could. That person that's to school I know as an excuse not to go to school. It could, but I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe she don't want to go back to school. Maybe to that specific school. Maybe to any school. Maybe not to college, not to uni.
You're there. Yeah.
Because she will never not remember.
So you reach out college and university, all right. To the primary school, yeah, the mother probably have to take her to another class. She just figure probably she might face that kind of consequence again. But to say all the way up to university, college and university, Lord God, it's rough out here. It is rough out here, my love.
You're
there.
Can only imagine the nightmare she will have.
Then you
can only imagine the
then you okay, so do you imagine the nightmare that Mystical is having? Come here, Lady V. Come here. You just said you can't imagine, or could you imagine the nightmare from the fight where the school the two of them have? So do you imagine the flashback? A flashback are the correct word? That your daughter is having on a day-to-day basis of the raping between the two stepbrothers. Not one brother rape and a two them say two raper. Just imagine when time she over there sell her body and she remember. Do you imagine me hear your daughter come on live and say how many days she ball? You understand? When she tries to mask the pain. So you are gonna ask that little schoolgirl, no, right? The nightmare. Can we imagine, and can, the nightmare where that little girl is going to go through on a regular? As a Jamaican mom, I taught my children how to defend themselves from bullies. But how did you teach him, Money Chaser? Then Charm said, it's because our child don't want to do all of what she's reciting.
Embarrassment that she's feeling. Can only imagine how this little girl will never be able to trust human beings anymore. Human beings really not trustable,
But why? I don't know if your psychology expertise, but I think you're going a little bit too far. It's just my opinion, my little don's opinion. You're saying no that she won't trust human beings anymore. I think you're trying to use some local psych thing probably out there, Can they probably teach them things in our school. Don't trust human. So shall I trust animal? Animals are going to become, if she not go because of a fight, she's going to be so traumatized for life. And, probably she's not going to trust no human. So animals she'll going to trust. You're there. No, so some of the most affected children turn out to be great people. Yeah, and come out and testify and be a testimony at home. Yeah. Me have one right now that I'm dealing with, not like my family, but an association of somebody. And when she tell you what she been through in her life, sometimes I wonder, oh, you still standing here? You understand? Raped by uncle, raped by father, beaten by mother. I mean, beaten by mother and all them same thing, I mean, I tell you right now, she a top accountant. Have her kids then, she overprotective because of what she come through, but no weakness. I don't know if at night time she cry. Come ask her what time say, sometimes when you have your moments, you cry. She say, yeah, at time, but she said through it all, she said, I'm not a dysfunctional person, Bongo. I am not a dysfunctional person. I understand, but she said, yes, sometimes she do have little meltdown, like little flashbacks and stuff like that, and it makes her sad. But over the years, with proper treatment and proper whatever, she have evolved, and then we're there. So you can't put life sentence on people. No, man. Like that, I said, lifetime.
And she can identify Tyler, Scott, and Thomas, who stood and did nothing. Who should she trust? Who should she call friends? Parents, I'm going to tell you something, right? You have a right to speak to your children. You need to correct your children. This is not acceptable. This is not right. It is not fitting. It is not worthy. This is not childlike behavior. This is not godly behavior. This is not Christian-like. This is not even school-like behavior.
You're there. You're there.
Because your child is not there.
Okay, so you're saying that it's not Christian-like behavior. It is not child-like behavior. But at the end of the day, if we're going to look at the law side of things, they're children. Whether or not they're acting like grown people, if this was to go to the court of law, they're going to be tried in juvenile court. Yeah, you can compare them to adults. So the behavior is not childlike, it's not Christian-like. But at the end of the day, if they go to the court, they're going to be tried in juvenile court. Because they're still in the because you were saying that the Jamaica Constable of Force need to be notified, Minister of Health need to be notified, and all these different departments need, and Child Protective Services. They're still children. The one with big way claim she have on a uniform, right? I still pick me. And I'm not here to condone any behavior. I showed them basic self-defense skills like kick in the knee, go for the neck with a kung fu chop, and if they don't work, just grab a big stone. right there, some money chairs. Right there, so. Yeah, understand, right?
So, does that mean you should tolerate aid and abet in these behaviors? It is so wrong. These are not the future that we are hoping to look for.
You are said the boys them whether up on the side, them should have do this on the third. But just imagine you have your boy Pitney there, right? And him now go start, him not bullying nobody, not starting a while, but you know a school thing. And you're sick. And because according to Lady V, our boy Pitney them no longer a boy, them a girl, them a batty man, because they never step up as a man. Him is not a man. Him is not a man, he's a little boy. So him no one go pretend like him a man now. Go step up, them have weapon, he go get cut, he go push up his nose, nothing so he not belong. Well, if him have him phone, me teach him I say call 119. Call 119 if I see some grown people are pass, run and go say, sir, go you go over there go help. But me not tell none of my look 11 or 12-year-old for go run up and there for them can kick out him too, look a seed back them. No, my love, I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. And I send him to school. I send him to school to learn and to defend himself. So if that's going to make him a batty man, all right, so let it be. Then you hear some he get called. Oh, he was over there trying to part fight. Then take out weapon and stab up go on and him. The innocent one who I try to do help get caught up in that. No, my love. Me not teach my pit them for so when them said no fight for go jump up in night. Them are not doing it. I thought not do. I send your backside for go learn. Get all you can learn and take your ass home. Yeah. No for go be no part of police and act like you're a man in a boy body. Don't do it. So, Miss Psychologist, you, if I saw you view your Pitney, you have a boy Pitney. I hope in Antigua, can me know them and fight them. Can me not, you not tell me no way, no matter where they run the world, me no school Pitney have look at disagreement. So if in that school and him see something I want, I'll hope him push up himself like him mama say, because yeah, if not, you don't want to say my girl, push up himself in it. Then lucky. Then time, then that means.
These things happening in Antigua all the times.
Rasclat, I know.
So don't get it wrong.
Bomba clat here then. Come here Antigua. So where you say Lady V, then the thing that go on Antigua, you're there. When I hear them thing of people, all right, tell me what I want.
I am a born Jamaican. I'm an Antiguan citizen.
You're there.
I have dual citizenship.
You're there.
But at the same time, it happens here and it happens in Jamaica.
Then hold on, then I saw them go on by the Antigua. When I learn look about Antigua tonight, it happens in Antigua. Or you're there. Lord God, I never ready. Never ready.
This one too many times.
So Antigua play rough.
I just want to send a clarion out there. Say if I'm not stop it,
yeah.
People are going to screw no over. Some big people now going on a meeting, go sit down with no teacher, no principal, and nobody and talk about them stuff, you know. People just are going to working out in the government street.
Remember, you say you're dual citizen, right? For Jamaica and for Antigua. You saw this little video you talk, but being that you're a resident of Antigua, so you've been living there for umpteen years. So I think you just mentioned that a same thing are going to Antigua, right? Just like we're going to Jamaica. So let me ask you now. So what are you doing? I can establish that you work in the school system. You say you work in the school system. You did say that. And let me say it, don't come for me, I say you work around children. So I also going to assume that you were probably one of the psychologists for the school, social worker, anything of that, nature. So what are you doing to kind of help out the situation down there in Antigua? With the unruly kids, the school, them fighting and school children. How are you putting your expertise to work? I'm just a little curious. How you put it to work?
Okay, so when big brothers and big sisters and big uncle and big auntie they will soon up on the football field in the village and play and just come and beat you.
I did them do Antigua.
And the most of the happen to take on again.
You're there.
A reprisal is a reaction.
Reprisal.
You beat you beat my brother, you beat my sister.
When I'm thinking of one still, me not lying.
Station and say, when you did that beat people, children, your parents did that go for station?
You're there.
When you beat up people, picnic in a school, did your parents go to the police station? So, when people beat you now, they want.
Well, me say this though, Lady V. All right. Yeah, come across to your audience that you care for this young lady. Do you care for your daughter? Somebody will tell you about her life, you know. Yeah, I understand. I'm not being disrespectful or anything, but I have to speak on the obvious. When are you going to come out and really talk of the things them about them stepson that you have, or two stepbrother, will grape your daughter, which are police officers now in Antigua. And that me want you to come, because nothing on don't know. On hear about the story in social media that the daughter got graped, right? By the two stepbrother. It's not even secret. We know about our lifestyle and everything, but someone that don't know, so the two stepfather are no actual police in Antigua. All can they, according to you know, when they force you to come out here and address it, you know, you come out and so it's not a lie. We know it's the stepbrothers them do it, your stepson them. But what I'm saying is, people don't know, say they're actually police right now. How can somebody, and you would talk so fun saying you for justice and so despicable, oh, you make that slip past you to them even become police officer in Antigua? You should have turned up in their neck and make sure make them know, say, even with, yeah, how that happened? Of course, she's promoting violence. She's promoting violence big time.
Station. No waste the police time. I beat for beat.
You're there now as a psychology. In Antigua, them don't go up a police station. You understand? A beat for beat. So is it fair to say that in Antigua, pure jungle justice them want? No wonder if it could be true shit talk. Because see that somebody know is police officer. Big no one cares, right? Because I think our daughter was our daughter father was a security officer. Like me going up. Me know what me go in one day that day. Can look like someone who don't know what going to Antigua. Yeah. So is it the norm? A question me ask you, Lady V, for jungle justice for go on and not come out tight. Because you just say a justice for justice, jungle justice. So we don't really have no regard for the law Antigua, and that me want to do.
Parents, talk to your children. This is so wrong. I grew up in a Jamaica where we never saw things like these. And I understand.
Liar telling. You say you grew up in a Jamaica and you never, a liar tell. I did not grow up in Jamaica, but I made several visits there. Yes, I did. No, you see these things happening around the world. Even here in America, bullshit. Even here in America, them fight. You look out, I remember them tear down the whole cafeteria. Food are show. Talk to me, Annex. Come here, my American people. Then kids in a fight at school all the time. Them tear down the cafeteria, food plate down everywhere. You understand? Even waiting for the bus outside at the bus stop. Picking a fight. So what you mean by you never experienced these things in Jamaica? So don't worry, you experienced it. What are you really trying to say? It just started happening during your era. You're saying that you're 50 years old, right? You're telling me, even I'll say like when you were 20s, you never experienced nothing like that? A liar, I tell. A long time they think that one. BonGo, I think the father is a liar. I think he had a security company first. Murphy, he had like, okay, we all see that for another life. I don't know if no, you mean the people in man a liar? Okay, make me leave it for another. Make me leave that for another life. Me and my brother used to lay and wait, fight in a... Okay, thank you. See there? I don't shut about. I am 54 and fighting a one long time in the school. I used to stay back and what? All right, thank you. That's what my son don't know shut about. She never, in all her, she never seen nothing like that. So you are telling me, you know, say, this is the first fight you have ever seen? Liar tell. Not a thing no go so.
People will.
You know, then again, she probably making reference to Antigua. Probably she's probably saying that all her time in Antigua, she probably never experienced it. I don't know, because I could never Jamaica she had talk about them.
Not be who they used to be. But at the end of the day, I must say, this is utterly unacceptable.
You're there.
To see a girl, I go on like she had it done
You're there.
One of them here or there, Jamaica, I'm not call no specific here, but she act like she had it done. And she had a kingpin.
Then look how Dana out here act like she had it done for what? For Mountain View. They call all kind of people, they could have begs all in the want, it's plank off in a day. I don't care what the want say. What auntie have to do with this? I don't care. It's my platform, my room, my channel, anything I want, chat pa ya, me chat pa ya. We not tell no girl or boy officer confident thing. You understand? So you said the young girl is acting like she had a dance for the area, the dance for the school. You were all conversing back and forth in the comment section with Gully Rat. So she pretend like she had a Dan girl for social media. She had a Dan girl for, you never seen a problem with that one day? Oh, you don't see any problem with that?
For one of them terrible here in Jamaica, just come grab a little girl and just start all her with her school bag.
I come and assault that. It's not right, but it's common assault.
3 point. What you are trying to say? Use who? Use what? Use police? Use principal?
Lady V, tap it. Lady V, stop it. The real matter issue at hand. You understand? Come talk about your daughter, or you can move her, or help to move her in the right direction. Because remember, she grown now, you know, and she have chose her path. But nobody come clean about the house, because your house dirty. You understand? Your daughter out here crying for help. Nobody worry about the little girl going traumatized for the rest of her life that not even college she go and go. Worry about the dildo in her daughter, back door, front door, in her ears, in her mouth. Them a piss pan her and a shit pan her. Boy, me telling the people, you know, say, boy, me no know. Me no know you sleep at night, you know, Lady V. Because me not telling a lie. Me for say, when me hear how them do, if Mystical was my daughter, and the way how them do Mystical out here, and the way Mystical do herself out here, and sure, I'm gonna piss in her mouth, shit pan her, fart pan her for money. Why me shame that? Me say shame that analyze me. Me understand say she grown, but as a mother, for know say me carry my daughter for 9 months. Yeah, man. And if you see them a thing I play out, no, boy, it that hurt my feelings, but me not tell a lie. Because me know say nobody not bring forth a pitney and said, I want when you get older to be a porn star. I want you to be a whore. I want you to come out and suck a million dick. Me know say if anyone who say that on the comment section here, I lie on that tell. We always have great aspiration for the children. And I try to set goals. You understand? I try to say, you know what? Be a better version of me. When you not say, right, boy, I want to have 10 man, yeah, all over. No, and if none of the point to each is their own, I always say what I would like to see. You understand? Just be better than me. I tell my 10 people them just try to be better than me. That's all. But me never tell none of them say yes. Keep a fuck shop in your yard. And yeah, no sir. Lady V, no sir.
Huh? Come now, we could talk about.
No, come talk about your daughter.
The big dirty old elephant.
Stop calling her big old elephant, old hog. Because when people come out and call your daughter names, and actually she's actually, when I notice when people talk about Lady V daughter, she get bringo. She get upset. If you don't want hear Lady V come out here and embarrass somebody, dirty draws, talk about Mystical. Yeah, man. That even so much little boy, you know, she come out, and most of the time when the people are talking about her daughter, you know, what enough time I say she fire off of me, I said to myself, say, then a Mystical come out here and give her a lifestyle. And say she proud of it. She do tracks, layers of the white lady. And when people come out and class and talk about her, she get upset. Wanna notice it? Don't laugh, you're tired, don't laugh.
Oh, the big pig.
You're there.
I don't want to kick down the little girl.
You're there.
You me call that.
You're there.
Yeah.
You're there.
You think it was fitting?
Then when you call her, then when people call your daughter, yeah, them have one name when they call her. God, remember the video on Instagram, I don't know if it's still there, where she have one in her throat, one in the back pack, one in the front pack. I three of them one time, you know. I may tell her that a little so. People are saying, which part can she? I take them a measurement here. Yes, my love. One day, me see her daughter, empty up on the table our devices and our tool. Me say blood clot. Me never know society could have long from Jupiter to moon. And me say, and little bit of body, you know, me say, Jesus Christ, the girl got this your color, this your length, this your flavor, this. I mean, say, bumbo clot. They be not trying in life. I not trying. I am not trying. And yeah, Lady V, your daughter need you. Even though she grown, she still need her. She's, yeah, man. Put some of them expertise the way I give to other people. Pitney, apply to your daughter. Apply to your daughter.
To kick down a little girl.
You're there.
You're a female. You're wearing a dress. And you fly up and kick down the little girl.
Enough y'all me kick down. I mean, I brag. I mean, I'm not bragging to me. I do internet. That's why I'm afraid from saying that I do certain things. If you don't notice me, not come out and say, you know, when I used to do this, I don't do it. I mean, in the internet badness. You are saying no, that people in a dress and a kick down. Look woman, hey, you have some woman on the floor, man, you know. Lady V, you have some bad girl out here, you know. Yeah, them don't even like fight woman. Yeah, some bad girl out here know for angle them bangle. Them know for angle and triangle girl out here. So not because we're women. Here some people I'll go do karate class, but them kids them small. Them put them kids into karate class, no for self-defense. Yeah, some female race, yeah, some women know how to angle and bangle. Yeah, man, them know for take care of themselves. But it's true, me a girl, me not the pretty thing, I'm telling you all the time. Me not in a no cute nothing. I don't in a no Bruce Lee business. Kudos to who that one. I just feel like if, you know, I'm under attack, I'm a fighter, just get rid of the bitch and keep it moving. This is not for children. I'm talking about grown people. Me not in a no put up like me in a boxing ring. Me telling you from day one, me not do them there. You understand? I'm a licensed firearm carrier. I just angle my bangle and then leave the government for start to know. That's plain and simple. But we're dealing with children. And children were there. So it's a different scope of things. Me as a mother, if somebody, me not come out to come analyze nobody picnic. As much as it would probably, you know, in a rage and anger, I am not coming out here. If another school child is fighting my child, I'm going to analyze them so they can eat bread and fish as according to you. I'm not going to do it. I don't know if I reach a part in my life. Yes, I need to talk to the parents, right? And we need certain things have to be taken care of. But to say analyze them, come down, pie them, like you said, give them, let off 7 of them. Because you're worse than a Lady V. Let off 7 in a child. No, me not coming. No, me not reach this. Mentally, I don't reach there. I'm not going to do it.
You still consider yourself to be a female and lady?
You're there.
Form of feminine in you?
A liar tell. I still consider, yeah. If you attack me and I fight for fight, I may kick you. Of course, I'm a damn blood clot lady. A very proud one too. She's asking the question here, if a lady, how can a lady in a dress kick somebody? They don't do it all the time, Lady V, come here, Duval. How much time used the lady kick down people? And then walk proud of the head up. It's a top board. 2 grown women fighting. Especially the one that will go to gym and look fit. Or the one that will look aerobics and kung fu and go sell. Because enough women in them go to self-defense classes. So them know for kick. Yeah. So you mean by how can a lady be in a dress and kick? Huh? Kick out their ass, yes. Not pick them, me attack woman. You have your heels, kick off the ass, heel, angle your bangla, put on back your heels in your dress and walk away with your head high. I saw it work, Lady V.
Is this what your mother raised?
No, your mother don't raise no fool. My mother never raised no blood clot fool. Defend yourself. If I am of age, in my 20s, and girl want drunk me, of course, I'm going to anger myself. In my dress, I'm in heels because I'm a heels wearer. Yeah, when I'm not in my boots, I'm in my heels. Either one. I don't do flip-flop and those things. But anyway, make a long story short. Now, I would put on my dress if I need a woman attack me. And yeah, not if fighting happens every day in schools around the world. So I don't know which world Manvi is living in. I don't know either. I don't know.
Mother, you see where you're raised.
You're there.
You see the poison where you have put outside here.
You're there.
And I don't blame you solely for it because some of these children are raised well. But when they leave home, they knock heads with other children.
The way I blame the parent for.
Actually influence them. So mother, maybe you're not at fault, you know. But if
Karate was the only activity I made sacrifice for my daughter, because no boy, no girl not going to bully her. And the thing about it, I kind of really like push it. I think all parents should like extra curriculum. If they don't know how to teach them how to like defend themselves, get them into class. Say little training program. Every state offer those little, some of those little free. Lots of times people have to pay for extra curriculum. But a lot of states, I can't speak for England and I can't speak for Canada, but America have a lot of resources. They need to get their children, their teenage children, and then some people don't need that. Some male and female can actually, because I have a cousin, he taught his son how to box, like how to put up his hand and how to defend himself when you kick, or to do one of them something there. Yeah, because the world really run away, And it's sad to say this, but there are a lot of bullies. There are a lot of bullies out there for true. You have some of them, and I know if the demon turn up in some of them pick me up, a lot of bullies are out there. So you really need, because we still have, even though some of them might be in the 40s, 30s, or 50s, some of them still have a period and they can have picnic. And some of them still have kids that are in their 20s and teenage. Teach them. Because the world is easy at all. My 9-year-old granddaughter does karate. There you go, Charm. Good job.
You're around, and if you're part of that child's life, father, if you are, you need to speak to that child. You need to speak to that child and explain to the child why she's wrong and what it can cause.
No, you're talking, man V. No, you're talking. Like a psychologist. No, that part of it. Father, speak to your child and whatever. No, you're talking. But the earlier part of the life, a bullshitty that talk. No, you're talking.
It's like how she can jump and kick down the little girl. Little girl may have a little uncle from country come at town just to kick down back she, and then you hear her spine broke and she paralyzed and she in a wheelchair and just the neck and the eye and move and roll. And then the company come beg with a donate Pampers and Complan.
Look where she reached now.
And these things.
Look where she reached now.
Sometimes we gotta beat people who have left them in the suffering because we don't go and get there.
You're there. You're there.
This thing makes me so angry.
You're there.
I'm so annoyed.
Thank you for the likes, guys. 5 more. I appreciate the likes, honey.
People when living at this.
Yeah.
Showing up with my son. He's not the mother.
You're there.
With her kid. I'm not her.
Yeah, you're there. She says she have a son, and she's not the mother to let anybody play with her kids, mean her children. Why? I don't even know if it take that way. You're just saying, no, man. She said she's not that mother. You're not here. Anything me on the ear too now. If you're not here, go tell me for rewind to make anybody play with her children. Then what happened to Mystical? And I know them I will tell you. So the girl won't go over your chat. I'd care zero about broad pan this blood clot. Yeah, all on there. So you are not that mother to make anybody. So what happened to me? So I like Mystical I tell. Was it lie Mystical telling and them the stepbrother them? Was it lie? Come here, I have a question for you, Lady V. Was Mystical telling lie? Because you made a powerful statement that as a mother, you're not going to let anyone, right, play with your children. Your child came out and said she was raped by her 2 stepbrother. Then that means say, I play then. Because they're police officers now in Antigua. I play them. Because them have to see the force and wish it well. Them would only have to dream about being a police officer. Because see what you enable now. Let me tell you what you do this or no. Let me give my little 2 cents. Uncle my 2 cents, not even reach a nickel. Much less to catch a dime. You see the fact because you didn't do anything of substance about it. Now we have 2 grapers, right? Sworn in to be police officer in Antigua. They're going to abuse them power. Because they did this and get away with it. There was no consequence, nothing. So when time they see other minors, these police are going to pull them over, abuse them power, and who to tell? They might end up. I don't know if they have done, in a come yet. Who to tell what they're really doing to other little young girls in Antigua? Who to tell? Or give them a close-up shot with an off the heels. There you go, Lataya. There you go.
I am just not that lady. I'm not.
No, you are that lady because you have your daughter over here suffering, but you are saying your son and your kids, nobody could play with them because you're not that lady. No, you are that lady because we still see played out right here as we speak with Mystical. You understand? And then we have the two brothers walking free. So you are that lady. You are that lady.
That woman.
No, sir.
There's no approved school. And I remember why you're not going to approved school. This must go to prison.
Rasclad, you're there. What is approved school, people? Talk to me. I guess somebody in the comment section is stated for them to send them to approved school. And she's saying that this doesn't need approved school, it needs prison. What is an approved school? Can anybody tell me what is an approved school? Talk to me. I keep hearing people saying send them to an approved school. I'm trying to figure out approved school is what? And higher learning school? What is an approved school? I don't know. She said, no, the kids, that child doesn't need approved school, they need prison. I'm like, Lord God. So what is prison? Okay, say they take her, right? They take that child and put them in juvie. It's a school where you send unruly kids. Okay, all right, thank you. I kind of like, was going that way. And okay, no, she's saying that no approved school, send the minor to juvie. Okay, so you send them to a child prison, right? So how is that going to change the mindset? What are they going to learn into prison? You said bumper-proof school, send the young lady, the little girl, to prison. What are they going to learn there? Like child detention. Okay, thank you.
Fort Augusta or whatever prison they have down there.
Yeah, but Fort Augusta is not for children, though. I think you're getting Antigua and Jamaica mixed up. The person said, prison in the comments. I'm reading the comment section to go along with the video itself. And she said she don't care. Send them to Fort Augusta. I thought that was an adult prison. I thought Fort Augusta was for adults. I didn't know it was for children.
Sure, she in a general penitentiary. All the one down the road, so when you come from the airport, I don't know the prison.
General penitentiary? Are you high? Come here, Lady V. Are you high? Are you... Somebody in the comment section say you're a psychopath, but general penitentiary, I thought that was for men. Not only men alone got general penitentiary. It's like for them grown-ass men that commit like some devious crime and rape, murder. You really want her to go to Fort Augusta General Penitentiary? I thought that was too... I thought, Judge, I could be wrong. I don't know. I just hear about these things from like family members back home. I had a cousin that went to Fort Augusta. So when you hear me make mentions of things in Jamaica, it's because people relate them back to me. But I didn't know. I didn't know that young people, go amongst the bigger population, general penitentiary. I didn't know that.
Different. Just throw Sheena any one of them.
Well, I did. BonGo, they get intensive treatment and counseling in juvenile detention center. Okay. So you're saying in the prison for kids, they do give them what they give them again? BonGo, they get intensive treatment, counseling in juvenile detention. But let me ask you, P, how long can they hold them though? All right, we're going to use the fight that we see, right, in the video, and the police came, take the aggressor. You understand? Take them to juvie. You understand? Take them to juvenile detention center. They get like long-term, in juvenile, do they get like 10-year, 20-year? Because that was another thing that crossed my mind a couple years back. I said, I never had anybody that went to juvenile, so I don't know how they operate. But like an incident like that, they take them, put them in juvenile. Do they get like long-term, like 10 years, 5 years, or they might just give them, like keep them there for 6 months, trying to rehabilitate them? What really transpired in a juvie? All because the sister boy can't defend. Yoli, bad, Yoli, you are bad.
She go put on her boxer shorts and her wife beater.
Ratty clat here then.
Yeah.
She said the little girl forget thrown in either Fort Augusta or general penitentiary. So they make she put on her boxer shorts Lord God, it I get serious out of people. No, sir.
Choshina one of them big ass prison there.
Lord God, you're there.
Choshina one of them place like down where when Jack Fury down there, Cartel the down there, Ninja Man the down there, and everybody. Choshina one of them there. Make sure wear boxer shorts and white beater and Clarks without shoes lace.
So you want to turn her in one side of my backside here there. Why you couldn't say throw her over Fort Augusta or General Penitentiary against the older people them? So she learned why she have to go turn into boxer short. So what is the real message that you're sending out there? That all female that go to prison, they become like lesbian or something? Because all right, she walked there fight, look a girl, you know, even want her to go to juvie, you want her to send her with a big man there. And then for throw her, put in one boxers, give her one clocks on her foot without shoes, lace, give her one of them bra, whatever. Like, really? Nadine said this woman is off the walls to backside.
Damn this fishy community, you're a leader this.
You're there.
This is no school child.
You're there.
I don't care what the child did or didn't do. I don't care to know what the issues is or are. This.
Yeah, but if you're a psychologist or you're supposed to care, you're supposed to want to know how it started, what led up to it. Okay, when you find out what the situation is, how can we resolve it? What you mean by you don't care, you don't want to hear, or you want to do for take her, don't send her a juvie, throw her with a General Penitentiary, throw her a Fort Augusta, put her some boxers, not even panty pan her, give her some Clarks without shoes laced. Like, really?
Is not how children ought to be. Children should not behave like this. And
the two step brothers shouldn't grip your daughter. Children should not have to have a lifetime of pain because their parents are not around. Yes, not being a parent, not being a mother, leave you at the end. Sometimes, you know, let me tell you something what come to my mind. Sometimes I wonder if Lady V saw like little things and just kind of just step over it because, you know, I'm with the father and, you know, and these are my two stepsons. It makes me wonder, like, let me ask you, Lady V, were you aware that your daughter were going through these things? Because I heard that you have mothers that know that their kids are being molested and don't say anything. Did you see any signs? Because sometimes when you go in a certain field of work, them train your mind to look for certain things, or when certain things are like what they are, to question it. Did you see or did you feel like your child was being great? Because remember, you know, your daughter said it's not a one night thing, you know. They always would do that to her. So it makes me wonder. It just makes me wonder.
At a time.
And all mystical behavior is absolutely not okay and disgraceful. Exactly, Yoli.
Yes, I remember him, and that was a good moment. Right? I don't know.
You know, say, Manvi wants to place Jamaica in a negative light, but I'm here to tell you, Lady V, Jamaica got so many problems right now. We're trying to really get the crime under control. We are trying, yes, the scammers them, including, Dana is one of them. We're trying so hard to get things under wrap that, you know, you come out now making it seem kids fight all the time. Cheryl, you're and like I said, I'm not condoning any bad behavior, but the way you blow it out of proportion, them for got prison, them for this, them for that, them for unalive them. I think you're being a little extreme here. You're being way extreme.
Everybody, as I say, I was watching my sis over there, HTK. I think she posted something and I went.
Okay, she a teacher done a big friend. She said, I was watching my sis over there in England, London, England, our big friend. Then they never had work one time. I'm a big friend now. Lord God, if I'm telling you, I want no friend out here on social media. You know. If you look at the social media diaspora, everybody, especially in a wagwan, on both sides of the friends. I'm telling you already now, they cuss one another, then become friends, then they cuss again, then me say, then my friend, then my good, then them found back a lion. Lord God have mercy. Thank you for the life you give me. I still waiting for them to drop out a voicemail or a note for me. So me and them are friend out here. Mighty God of Daniel, you're there for now.
To look, and then I saw it posted in our stuff and I watched it. Right? Big up to HDK, because that's where I saw it first. Now, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, we are
saying.
We
have to bell the cat somehow. This cannot be the going forward position. Too many times we see these videos coming out of Jamaica. And each one is more savage than the other.
I don't like what you mean coming out of Jamaica. Kids fight all around the world. Stop putting emphasis. Like, I mean, as a psychologist said, too much of these videos coming out. But when you said Jamaica, you're highlighting Jamaica now. So everybody going to think that it's just the norm. That kids does every time you look all the schools I'm in Jamaica, this is what's going on. Yes, we do have. I'm not going to say it don't happen. It do happen. But God be damned now. Like prison, Fort Augusta, General Penitentiary, you're being a little extreme. You're being extreme now. It depends on the crime. If the DA wants to try the child as an adult, oh, you know what? You're so right. You're so right, Latoya. Because here in America, I've seen kids being tried as an adult. Thank you for that comment, dear. Thank you. Very good question. Very good comment. Because I've seen it happen where minors are tried as an adult. You're absolutely right there. You're very right. She sell clothes. She's no psych. I can't bother with you now. Oh, you mean by the woman sell clothes? She's not a psychologist. You know what? You see when the live are done, I am going back again because I know in the country of Antigua, me know them have a licensing board, and I am going to look for it on there. I'm not looking for Jamaica. I am not looking for America, Canada, England. I am going to pull up. I am going to do an extensive search because one thing I proud myself, the job that I in give me a lot of leverage around the world. I am going to see what I can do. I shouldn't do what I'm going to do. I'm going to make an exception. I'm going to utilize the database for something because I am going to know if she's a license. When I get done, I'm going to do a little search. I'm going to see if she's a licensed, psychologist there because TJ, you're saying that she sells clothes and she's not a psychologist. Why you're saying that she's not a psychologist? You know, sir, I'm going to be honest with you and let her know. I'm wanting to tell me how it feels after I said what I said. You know, I really believe that she's a psychologist. One time I was like, nah, she couldn't be, and she behaved like that. But I believe it. You know why I believe it? But then again, you know, people can come out and talk and speak and even talk about the school, the college where they go. And it doesn't normally mean that they go there. Lord God, me going back in them other frame of mind now. All right, we can leave it alone. Yes, do a search. I did. Okay, but did you do a search? And did you do one for Antigua though? Because I'm assuming that you live either in another. I don't think you live in Antigua. You don't have to tell me where you live. You probably here. You understand? Did you do a search for America or wherever you live? Or did you do a search for Antigua? That's what I'm saying.
What is the Ministry of Education doing?
The Ministry of Education now do a thing. Let it come off of Ministry of Education and stop it. Because from there I've been very nice. I don't know if she's so maybe nice. Me now, of course. That girl want me for course and go on bad paya, you know. What you mean? What you mean by what the Minister of Education? What the Minister of Education for though? Worry about the Minister of Education at Antigua. You don't live here. I don't care if you have dual citizenship. You don't live in Jamaica. What you mean by what is the Minister of Education is doing? What them for do? What is the Minister of Education in Jamaica for do? Two pin them a fight or whatever. It look away. But what them for do now? What you want them for do? Shut down school? What? No, you can't just come say what they're doing. You need to come tell us what you want them to do. And that means you need to come tell us what you want them to do. Them barely can't find teachers to teach in the classroom. Them have bigger fish for fry. What do you mean by what the minister, not even a particular school like the Ministry of Education, what you want them to do?
What is the Ministry of Education doing? Good afternoon.
Here there. Here I know. Here there. Ministry of Education. Now give you my little 2 cents. You can talk about it and tell the teachers, to enforce, better practices in school, better behavior, different things. But other than that, Ministry of Education, we want more books. Yeah, man. We want more qualified teacher. Yes. We want to implement enough people go to school poor, now have no get the mother poor, them hungry, or we can get food for coming. And that me want you for concentrate part. Don't listen to she. You understand? And the mother pieces that I feel them pitney. Minister of Education here, what I say, we want better teacher. We want Pitney can get a well-balanced meal at school. Yes, we want to make sure say the way that we take them out, them get local burn off, local running, local curriculum, and then same thing that that me want you for concentrate pan.
Jamaica school have counselors that comes into school and speak to children like 2-3 times a week, where you can still go to the guidance counselor, talk about anything. If you've been molested at home, you can tell them. If your parents is abusing you, you can tell them. If you are not, whatever, you can talk. We have that in school still in Jamaica.
Okay, so she's questioning the school system in Jamaica, right? She's asking, right, do Jamaica, because she's calling out the Ministry of Education, do Jamaican schools still have a guidance counselor where if a child is molested, if a child is having issues at home, they can come in and talk? Well, a lady of me can't answer you. I don't know what the school in Jamaica have, So yeah, I'm come out here, I'm chat patois and whatever. Yes, like I tell you, I can flip the script at any time. I can go American or I could go Jamaican. But most of the people that on my life, they can relate to me more better in this fashion. So come here, my dear one, the Val, come here. And anybody, una for come help me pan this with the school system, I mean, I come out here to tell lie pan nobody, and no school system, and no government. So, were there, do the school system, she asked the question, I'm going to ask you, do they have guidance counselor at school? Or if them do have guidance counselor, do them have it like in the high school, or is it placed in the school system as an whole? Can anybody talk to me? And the Jamaican people here are just come a foreign, or still a family member back home, or still left Pitney back home, grand Pitney or anything, or anybody on here that stay in tune and in touch with what the current affair of going on. Are there guidance counselor in it? Because she's asking the question, because I see where Lady V is going with this. She's saying apparently it's not in place, because it could never be in place, and the children are like that. Right? Oh, yes, they do. Thank you. Yes, in every primary school and high school, yes, they do. Her daughter didn't have counselor to talk to when she was. Thank you, Leonie. Thank you, Leonie. You are. Well, if I love her one more time, here she asking the Minister of Education if there's guidance counselor, if there's psychologists at the school. But remember, you're a psychologist. You forgot that, and your child didn't need you. Where were you? Where were you? Your accent, I draw you wonder, you call Minister of Health into it, Jamaica Constabulary Force in it. No, you also want to take set by the Minister of Education. I mean, I say all the agencies, them could have get a little work pattern. I'm not going to be a hypocrite. But aren't you a psychologist? Aren't you a counselor? Where were you for your data? Where were you? And that me want to know. Can I get 3 more likes, people? And I do well to them, and not lying. Yeah, man, I like up the thing. 3 more likes. Tap on the screen for me. Y'all people are doing fantastic. I'm not cussing. Somebody writing something like, well, you're not cussing them, BonGo. I'm not cussing. We're all a reason. I am not cussing. When I'm ready for come, I put on my dirty gal dress. I don't have a dirty gal fracking, but I have a dirty gal dress. But not today. No, can we get 2 more? Come on, man. We can't get 2 more. Even 1 more. Come on, man. 1 more likes. Come. Just double tap the screen then. Yeah, oh no, somebody can't. Then nobody over here. Nobody now grace the page. We look at super chat. You know, I mean, if I stop, come over. No, I want the coffee and I don't want the super chat. Where's Sophia? I haven't seen Sophia on here. Yeah, when I ask for guidance or the guidance counselor. So let me ask you, Sharon, who are the guidance counselor? Are those like psychologists? A guidance counselor is what? When you say guidance counselor, are those like psychologists kind of people? Cheryl, talk to me. a guidance counselor, because the guidance is throwing me off. The counselor part, I get it. But guidance counselor, are there like another word for psychologist or something like that? I don't know. So people, no can't embrace the page with a little super chat. Come. Don't forget them say I'm part of the Beggars Association now. Yes. Them say me turn one piece of beggar out here. So all of them. So not even when I'm a nice squad, them can't embrace the page with a little super chat. Lord, I'm not going them things for runway, but it's all right. So anyway, people. Yeah. So no. What is a guidance counselor? All right, let me see if V can tell me.
I don't know.
Oh, she said she don't know.
But what I know,
yeah, what you know?
This that I saw here,
yeah,
it doesn't make us look good.
No, it don't. Oh, you mean it don't make me look good as Jamaica? Like I tell, I'm not a Jamaican anyway, but I mean, it don't make none of my Jamaican heritage look bad because fighting, of course, everywhere. I'm not condoning it, but fighting right here in America. Yep, hey, want to take you for sometimes when the American pity them a tear down. Lord Jesus Christ. Them all up on the bus. The school bus and a fight. You know, say, come here, man, V. You know, say, like, videos are circulate. Them up on the bus, them all beat up the bus driver. Yeah, man, them going bad over here too. And this is a first world country. This is thank you so much, Cheryl, for the super chat. Boy, I'm going to tell you, Cheryl, you always come true. Cheryl, thank you. And sometimes when I say these things, the ones that are regular support, no pressure. Okay, I want you guys to know that. I just sometimes I get some of the new people in it, but big up your nice screen self. I really appreciate that. You always, if me over TikTok, yeah. Some of you know, yeah. I mean, I want you to feel pressured over here. It's just a reminder. You understand? But anyway, gratitude is a must, and I'm grateful. All right, big up yourself. All right, let's move along.
I remember a little boy came from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Hot off the press in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Hot. When I say hot.
Yeah.
Hot off the press.
Yeah, go on talk.
Come from Jamaica.
Uh-huh.
And they sent him to this primary school that my son attend.
Yeah.
The first morning the little boy showed up at school.
Uh-huh.
You know what he said?
What him say?
Hey, Ingrid. You know what he said?
Uh-huh.
You want to be my test subject.
All right, no.
Yeah, the little boy just come from Jamaica, and hot.
Yeah.
Caribbean hill and the land in the Antigua good. Immigration and let him through the
You're there. They
roll him up at school.
Yeah.
And them send him at my son primary school.
You're there.
He said, who wants to be his test subject?
The whole line there, right there, so now you're really painting Jamaica in a negative light. And the reason why I'm going to say that is that you are saying that a Jamaican little boy went to Antigua, and the first thing he did at your son's school was to ask him, say, which one on the foot me I go kick away. As I said that in that, you did not say that, but me get where you're going with it. So what I said, no, but not good no come out of Jamaica. I would ask. So what are you implying here? That nothing good? You understand Jamaican people is just a liar tale. In my family, I have liar, thief, murderer, drunkard, every caliber of people, but I have some very distinguished ones too. What do you think about one just here a while ago? Guidance counselor are there in school to deal with one-on-one with the student and their issues in the school system. They give career guidance and help students also to choose their learning path. So them are not psychologists then, RJ.
You hear me, guys? And bunch of the kids there.
You're there.
Who have the same depraved heart and mindset like him.
You're there.
Choose to say my son should be the test.
You're there now.
Because of envy in these children.
Then all right, now you said that the little boy will come from Jamaica, him come to your son's school, right? And him say, which one I want me I go take set pan, me I'll kick with them foot. And you said that your son was nominated to be the subject that him will take care of. So out of all the kids them that was in that school, right, that your son got to, why is it so ironic that they choose your son, the Jamaican little boy, will migrate and come to Antigua, choose your son for be a beaten bat? Why? I don't mean want to know. What did they thought your son was soft, that he looked like a tutti frutti? I'm just asking this question. I'm not saying that he is, but why was your son the selection? Out of all the them, what the little boy could I choose? You said they choose your son. Why?
Their parents do teach them to hate success.
You're there.
These cheese and we cheese teach their children how to hate successful people and success.
A lie you tell. Lies you're telling. All you mean by we successful people teach our son to hate other people's children. Our father not to trying over here. If your demon irritate me, all you mean by we successful people? She said herself, right, as being successful. We teach our children how to hate other people. No, yeah, some wicked people. Yeah, wicked people are the hurt. But I disagree with you, V. I don't think the average person is teaching, whether them have money or them poor, to go out there and eat other people's children. All you mean by we successful people in the world teach our children to eat other people? Because, okay, so we're successful. We're career-minded people. We're doing well in life. You understand? We might not be the top tier. So we have our children. We're going to say, okay, you know what? I'm doing well. I've been on my job going on 23 years. I have 2 homes. You understand? I don't class myself as high class, but yet, I provide a good life for you guys. So guess what? When you see anybody that is struggling, hate on them, nobody's teaching their kids that. Nobody's teaching their kids that. No, that is utter rubbish. That is if anything, we are trying to instill morals in our kids. That's what we're trying to do. Say, listen, mommy worked hard to achieve what she got. She had to struggle. So listen, be mindful, coming up, get into. Nobody not teach them kids to eat from nobody and say, see there. All right, when you say they look less fortunate, go there, go kick with them foot, go bully them. No parents are teaching their kids these things. Guide and counselor motivate, stand up for the kids and try to resolve any problem. And the student having that including grades and personal. Thank you, Miss Google.
So they had to gripe for my son.
You're there.
Or let him.
Okay, you're saying they had to gripe for your son. So you're giving me the vibes that your son is being bullied, right? But people in the chat, isn't Lady V, what you call it, one of them instructor with do karate? Yeah, she's one of them, Remember, she said she do classes for karate and them sitting there. So why you not teaching for go do karate? I remember you came out and you said that you are one of them karate expert, or you train people off to do kung fu and all them sitting there.
Be the test.
You're there.
And test he was. The little boy grab up my son.
You're there.
My son in our chokehold.
You're there.
Down to the ground.
You're there.
And my son is not a fighter.
Blood clot here, there. Bomba clot, It turned sideways. But how comes you teach people to do karate and you never teach your son? Your son, okay, so your son is not a fighter. Okay, can you paint Jamaican a negative light, I don't care what nobody say. Why you couldn't say there was a little boy that came to Antigua? You said him not even come off a Caribbean airline go down. Coming from Jamaica and in come to school, and because of bad mind and hatred, because people that have money, they force their kids. So apparently you're saying that little boy mother was wealthy. I hear a story me I follow, Yeah, she is a karate. See him, so now why she never teach him charm? Then she should teach him the different maneuver and what to do.
My son is a gentleman.
You're there.
My son is not a fighter by no measures.
You're there.
And the little boy.
Yeah, shame on you, because he can't be a karate instructor and me not teach. Deval, could you be a karate instructor and you not teach your son a certain move? And as a matter of fact, you don't even have to be a karate instructor. Me know the male dominance them in my family, them teach for them boy pit them off for angle and bango. Yeah. Not for go out there, for go analyze my body, not in that sense. But me could, You know what? Go and talk, V, talk. Go and talk. Go and talk. And you are telling me, saying, can me see your son. Your son is not a fine body boy. I'm not over here talking down on your son or anything, but I'm saying his body structure is kind of like a tickish. So you are telling me, saying, you are worried, you know. And that's why out here no love come for people, because when the carry business come get people and people talk about it, or no want to go down and feel it. So you are telling me, say, you're saying choke all him, do all manner of evil to him. I not even try to defend himself. You know, take for my mother to be no karate expert. If my pitney should know at least the basic. The all you make, your son make, another boy angling and bangling so. I not even try to fight back. Not that time. Him just make him boy choke hold him and angle him. No, sir. No, sir.
Grab my son, wrestle him to the ground.
You're there.
Choke hold.
And him do nothing.
Come from the school to
You're
my
there.
phone. Pang.
Natty from my son start preschool. Me I teach him how to punch and kick. Now he's doing karate class. See then. And let me tell you something. Me not ask Christ. You say tire there? Me know say tire. Pitney they not play. Me know say as a strong mother, me know tire teach them, and me know them must have them father and are a significant male figure in their life to help them out. Which part mothers fall short in that era, that's where the pooper, the baby father, the husband, or the significant other as a man need to step into place. Oh, you make you are telling me the story now. Oh, this Jamaican boy come over there, choke all your pitney, wrestle him to the and I beat him up. But and you know, sit down and crunch up in a fetal position and he even try to defend himself. Well, you have work to do. You are Mr. Sorry. You always say, you call him Mr. Sar. We are chat, but your man, you say Mr. Sar. You are Mr. Sar have work for do. Yeah, man, you are Mr. Sar have work for do. No, sir.
That's my son, yes, sir. I tell the principal, don't make me come down there and see him.
You're there.
If me only set foot.
You're there.
Down there, I see that little boy, them two eyes here.
Yeah.
You would know me, but I up there in my jumpsuit.
You're there.
A nice pair of medium. Them time, them never have so much weight.
There's a whole line there. So you say, all right, your son never tried to fight back for whatever reason. You are going to go down there, go analyze the little boy. No, sir, I'm not serious out here. Sound like some, well, femme genetic.
Take a size medium jumpsuit and sit down for you.
You're there.
So, we came from Jamaica, come here.
Yeah.
With the dirty mindset and the dirty attitude and thinking can come here and just rush upon people, children. Yeah, some other parents around here will come from the same place.
Beg you one more like the people.
You hear me say?
You know, say, Lady V, I think you analyze people, and I swear to God, I have been praying you over the years. I went to you the want Sophie Dunkley to get poison off, give them the right poison off. From there, so me start look at you and say, you know what? I'm the kind of undecided. Is she a psychologist? No. One minute me say yes, one minute. I was like back and forth depending on the behavior. But when you to come out and say for rat poison and to get rid of Sophie Dunkley, me say no, she could have never, because nobody with a license would have come on a platform and taught them with passion. And then I say, you know what? She probably just wicked and bitter. She probably is a psychologist. But I don't know if it's about you. I don't know if it's a yes or no, but now do look at research. As God is my witness, I'm going to do my research in Antigua and find out whether you're a psychologist or not. Yes, my love. I will. Yeah, man, I will set my mind at ease.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
I hear everything you say. I respect it, because a woman that I have great respect for. Great respect for. Right? I just let her know. I chuckled and I scoffed and I said to her, it's just one thing I know, I can't come to the school and see him, because if I come there and see him, I'm beating his ass.
You're there. You're there.
And that was the rock. I've never seen the little boy to this day. I don't know what he looks like.
You're
if
there.
I'm walking past him.
Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you.
If he and his mother step up in the store, I don't know it is them, but me know, said God spoke to that principal.
You're there.
To say, you just got here. First day.
Thank you for the likes,
to attack a child who had nothing to do with you. Now you're painting it to say the other children told you to make him your test subject. Nobody can tell you to do what you don't want to do. You know the difference between right and wrong. Even if the other children from a place of malice and envy did say that to him, he should have known better. Because if the other children...
Yeah, but my question to you pertaining to that, you said that, right? He required a subject, a person, to beat them ass, right? I mean, no saying, I'm a 4 pitting at the class. Why them choose your son? Yeah, man. Me gonna do look under investigative work, you know. Me know say the class full up a 1 up a picnic. Cause me know say the Antigua school system probably situated somewhat like, you know, in the Caribbean, you know. Kids probably if it's not an all-girls school or all-boys school, you might have girls and boys in there. So my question to you, right? Out of all the boys them feel to choose the subject for go bully or for go beat, why did he choose your son? Did your son come off a little feminine and look a quiet or look a... Well, why your son though? What was on your son for him to be the chosen subject? And that me I like to know.
Malice and envy had said that.
I like the son must tell her all. Of course, Charm. So if something happened to the little boy, we know it's her dirty work. All right, thank you. Right this one.
My son would have known better. Parents can still be children in any country.
True? I like that. No. Don't say that. She said that parents can be children in any country. No, what you need to do is rephrase that. Parents do beat children in any country, but is it legal? Because here in America, make your beat a pit and go tell the pit and go tell your teacher, and especially if Bruce depend and say if you don't have that child anymore. The counselor, school, social worker call, and you say I knock on your ass like door. Stop sending out those false narratives. Or you mean that the last time you check, parents can beat in any country. No, speak, I don't know about Antigua, but here in America, no, me love them. When it comes to pitney old people and pitney and dog animal, and the alphabet come and them have rights out here. So no, you can't just, Would them do it? Yeah. Your parents that do it, don't get me wrong. But is it legal for beat kids? Take belt and wheel them up, kick them down, box them down? A liar tell it's not legal. I'm not speaking from nowhere else, but in America, and Charm, not in the UK either. No. And I don't think in Canada either, even though I don't live in Canada. No, no, that's not what, no, it's not legal. But educate yourself. It's not legal, V. Not at all.
Shun our responsibility under the guide. Children have rights. Of course they have rights.
Of course they have rights.
Abuse them.
Of course.
You don't have to beat a child to discipline a child.
Discipline
is never always in the form of a whooping. Discipline comes in many different forms. Right? And I can share something with you guys about discipline.
Make you go back and pin out of anger. Because the grace not good and teeth fly out of the mouth. Whatever. And say if you ask not got person. Lady V, shut your mouth, yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
My son that lives in my house. He's playing his PlayStation.
Yeah.
PlayStation seems to be bothering him. He's not angry. He hit the TV.
Yeah.
I just take the PlayStation. If you feel you get this angry that you need to hit the TV, then you won't need to hit the TV because you want anything to play on the TV.
Oh, so psychology part to come out now.
No. There's ways to discipline our children.
Okay.
Many, many ways. And I think as parents, when our child is the aggressor, it is okay.
No, it's not okay.
But when our child is
neither side is okay.
Not okay.
But the reality is these things do happen.
When our child is doing the bullying and the beating, it's okay.
No, that's not
but
okay either.
Put your child ass, send that home to you. It's nobody okay. You're mad, you're angry, your blood pressure get elevated because you don't sleep. Last night you come to school in the morning, just a huff and a blow like when turtle come to lay head span see. Because you and then you come in your attack mode for attack parents. I love when them come in a meeting like that because me's one of the most level person in a meeting. And I just take intellect and beat them down to a place to shut your mouth.
You hear there? She said she's a smart girl. She said at the school where she work, when them situation like those arise in Antigua, she love it because she said when them come and them a try talk, she use intellect and beat them down. Y'all say she bright, below.
Hey, don't.
There. She said she use intellect and beat them, love.
Because I am not gonna hack with you like your child hack with mine. I'm gonna let you understand what time of day it is, how it can impact you, and how it can impact.
Somebody tell me to ask you a question, Lady V. Them say, out of all of the children, why did they choose your son? For beat him so bad. And him not even try to defend himself. I'll have him like choke all, dash him a ground, kick him up, and all him a curl up in a why. Them say why they choose him. Can you come answer that question that I don't know?
Maybe the reason why my child didn't even react.
Here there. What the reason?
Because my son, father, and I, we don't teach our son to resolve anything with a fist.
There. You know, the question that I asked her, she said the reason why her son did not react because her husband, she married. We never know she married. The lady there when you're married, we never know say you're married. Lord God, can worse on social media street, them say I take people man. It's not me. You understand? But you say your husband and you, the reason why your son then did not react because you don't teach him to fight or to eat anybody. Then when you're, let me ask you now, as a karate instructor, right? What are you teaching? Because you teach children, what is the purpose of teaching them karate? Because all through this video, you have been talking through every corner of your mouth. You said your husband and you, the reason why your son did not defend himself or react, because you don't teach your kid, you don't teach him to fight, and you don't teach him to react. Then what can go so? No, sir. You know, sir, true. I could chat them a little bit. Me never know say she married. Me always hear she say Mr. Sar and Mr. Sar. And you know, social media habits are the people that man she the way that they're turning man. But you know, hear from the artist's mouth. She say her husband and I. So, and I mean say it I love him. Good evening, Cynthia. At this point, our son should also be a karate instructor. Talk to me, you listen. So.
He has a tongue in his mouth.
Yeah.
And he can use it. He can talk.
That not work.
Articulate. He's a very bright child.
But you're the karate instructor. You're saying that he have a tongue in his mouth, you know, to articulate word. Him getting an ass beat. And you talk about tongue words? Lady, I'm mad. Not doing right. You probably need a mental evaluation because you being a karate instructor teach other children to defend themselves. And you are saying no, him don't need to use, him need to use him tongue. He's a smart youth. Him know to articulate himself. Then the other tongue never help him. Because me know he must have said, don't hit me, I use my mouth. Oh my God, whoa, and a ball. Did that help him? Him still get him ass beat. What are you really saying here? Now, what are you saying here?
How to resolve and how to deflect and diffuse.
Then that help him? You say that he's a smart little boy. He must use his mouth, his tongue, know how to deflect, diffuse, but that never help him still get him ass beat. So I better you to teach him look a karate move. Yeah, man, you should teach him look a karate move. Like, really?
Never outside. Deflect and diffuse.
No, that not work.
But you think my son can just keep going?
Well, I there. Deflected and diffused. Me not say nothing against that. But when another boy administer point, I am ball out murder, Lord God, and about that not help nothing. That is not. The father feel that child. When you did get married, she often referred to him as her partner. Yes, my lord, because I want to know, because remember, P, she always say, Mr. Sar, she never really, at first, she just blatantly come out and said, my husband, me frightened you fuck. Me said to myself, say, rascal, you know, it look like it happened. Because she always said, my partner and I, my signet are Mr. Sar, the common one. At the first, in the public, I hear Lady V come out and said, my husband and I, you're there. All right, come go and talk.
Putting his hands on another person's child and me get 2-3 reports in putting his hand and still I go put hand when I don't cut his ass with a piece of hose.
You know
hose there run water through and pipe. When I don't cut a piece of hose and cut it.
In New York City, parents beat adults for their kids more than beat their kids. There you go. Me witness at the bus stop. 2 grown people, 2 mothers. I don't know what happened, but I guess it's related to children. Some kind of altercation occurred. And if you see the 2 mothers, them never touch a pit them, but the 2 mothers, them what's going on. Like that, no. But me now go to and try to analyze no pitnet. Lady V, I'm sorry. Me not depend them the 2-2-3 then. No,
yes, I'm growing him. Some are coming and I travel. The PlayStation.
If me say them, if me say them, well on there. If me say the mother, me face and say, guess what? Your child out there do certain things, you know. We are angry that, and she are going like I say, she want then me and you are going. But other than that, me not say no pit. I'm sorry. Me know someone, you know, will say I'm a belly pain, and then but me can't go analyze no pit. I cannot do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Sit his ass down quietly.
You're there.
Because we do have means and ways to get our children to comply with us when they are minor age.
Lady V.
So all I'm saying.
Shame on you. Shame on you. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no way if you take with a title from you, karate instructor, and you know train your son. I look a few. No sir, no man. It don't look good. Don't look good.
And this it makes me so sad to see that this is who we are and who we are. Who is that big hog?
You're there.
Big elephant.
You're there.
And dragging away the little child.
I call the young lady big hog.
H-O-G. I mean H-A-G.
You call her big hog, big elephant. So if somebody call your son out of name, no, you're going to run out and begs. You're going to borrow somebody dirty frack and run out and begs. Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
Who is that big hog?
You're there.
That is dragging away the little child.
You're the psychologist. I call people elephant, hog. They never have Dana Marie go up in the comment section. You never have a big hog in the comment section where you read no comment. Yeah, she type up in there your answer. Yeah, you never see a big hog in there. You never see an elephant in there. In on your comment section. You're too out of order. You're too bright.
I want that to sink in. I need you to hear it. That's what I call you. That's what you are. Okay?
You're there.
A big old hog.
You're there.
Depraved heart.
You're there.
Who is that thing? Who is that?
Mm-hmm.
JC, if we're not going to take up that quick man and throw it in one of the Black Maria truck in the back like hog and cage it up and can't put it in one of the stable, one of them. This kite summer man want zoo something.
You're there.
Then you're a human being.
You're there.
No, I don't want to keep down the little girl now.
All right, so you are style up the other one, the tick one. Elephant, JDF, come get her thrown at the back of one car and go do this and that with her. So okay, so when people come out and I style up mystical, right? And say that yeah, you're orange, dirty, nasty, deep and white, your backs, right? Your backs. Can enough time I see you borrow one dirty frack and come out here. When you can't take in more pressure, but when my admin start peeing by you. So you out here and a style of people pitney, but nobody enough to talk about mystical. Nobody must talk about that little boy. Oh, and them kind of game you not play out here. Mm-hmm.
Boys, them that there. Say them a man. To make it hurt them so till when they cry,
you're there.
Their soul cry.
Lord God.
Their heart cry.
Why is Lady V so bitter and angry? I think it's what happened with her daughter. Just listening to this live, you know what I'm saying? Lady V is so bitter and angry. It's like she filled with so much it's like she's carrying her daughter baggage along with her. It's when Lady V attack, you can see on her face, like you can see. That, you know, she carrying her daughter trauma. You understand? It makes me wonder, is she blaming herself for the outcome of her daughter? Because look what she sounding. She just sounds so bitter and angry. And like turning on my life, I see this now, it's a way for me to vent. I go through my daily struggles, you know, of what's going on with my daughter. Because I don't see nothing else here. Nothing else. Hello, dear Audrey.
That means after today, this can't happen again.
You're there.
You understand? Because if JCF, Jamaica Ministry of Education in Jamaica.
Don't listen to her. Ministry of Education make the girl go ahead. Don't listen to her. Minister of Education, like she call up on fear platform, phone if you get involved. Well, not to bongo over tell you, listen, even them tag you because she requested for Minister of Education, JC, all the different departments, governing agency to be tagged in it. If you get a tagger and you see our video, we want a balanced meal, Minister of Education. We want better qualified teacher. We want cleaner classroom. We want when the pit them got a toilet paper there, that me want you for focus, partner. Don't even acknowledge it. You understand? Don't look on them. Don't look on she, because she yes, man. She need a mental. She needs some check out her damn self. You understand? She have a lot of baggage from her picnic. She carry around with her. Minister of Education, that we want. Anything I look into that. Looking to find out how we can keep some of the teacher them here and stop have them go England, Canada, whatever. Yes, so we have somebody for money to the bathroom them, so the picking them now shit up and when you go in there, it's so unsanitary. I them thing them want. No listen to she. Don't listen to she. No, we're not listening to you.
What is going on in your schools? Ministry of Education. Minister. Who is the Minister of Education?
Here you know. You're there.
Hey!
Here they know. Here they.
Who is the Minister of Education in Jamaica?
Why me not? Why? Me know Jamaica need work, you know. Me know Jamaica need work. But me not saying like Jamaica is not that bad. Come here, dear one. Jamaica is bad, yeah, when the crime and it can need, and even America has to need a lot of work in certain areas. Come on now. But just back off of Ministry of Education. But you say you're calling out parents. You understand? Yeah, but what Minister of Education for do? I that me want you for know. What Minister of Education for do?
Somebody need to call him, call her.
You're there.
Whatever them fall under. Because like as a weird set of people, I don't see them I do nothing.
What you want them for do?
I wanted to discuss tonight, but I won't discuss it.
But what you want them for do?
Separate it tomorrow.
You're there.
You see these things?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Senator Honorable. Please. Waste of space and waste.
Well, and then what kind of behavior she have? P? I want psychology term that. Me so what you're right. Man V as passive aggressive behavior. Lord God, you're there.
The position and waste of everything.
You're there.
JCF.
You're there now.
Check this out. JCF, I see criminal matter here.
Bumbo clot, no.
When people attack a child, I know Antigua law and Jamaican law, the same law. So
well, Mama ask you, in Antiguan and here, is it true that Antiguan and Jamaican law is the identical law? Well, Jamaica was under British. Jamaica no longer under British, but I guess they're still governed by British. And I think Antigua, talk to me Antiguan people, I think Antigua is still governed by the British. That's how I go. But anyway, what is your point? Like, what is your point?
Say this without a shadow of a doubt. This is a police matter.
Lord
if
God.
you all never know me, know what me.
So, you do, man, right? We don't know if it's an isolated incident or it's a regular occurrence. Yeah, I'm going to say launch an investigation. So, you really want to forget Fort Augusta for them put on Clark Spanner, put her in a boxers, and if the girl was not, no, sir. Mighty God. Did the incident occur in Jamaica? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It did, Yoli. Mm-hmm.
I said, remember, I live in Antigua. Remember, say,
yeah.
I know the law like this. This is a police matter.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
People should be arrested.
Let me tell you something. A police and government run Jamaica. Good luck on that one then. Good luck on that one. You say it's a police matter. Look on people out here, great people and a murder people, and the police not even now look. So you say no, it's a police matter. 2 school children are fight. So then for left, the murderers, the grapers, and come for the school pit and show them in a general penitentiary and Fort Augusta. All right. So you say you know the law. So the law tell you, You said that the law in Antigua is same as Jamaica. I need to go research that too. I don't know.
And especially
if
the big hug. With that job when the girl first was 16.
You're there.
17. Full slap.
She wasn't 16.
Listen to me now. Hey,
she wasn't 16.
Father, I don't know, but if you don't want to let me tell her now, if you go about it, I can't tell her now.
You're there.
Mother of the child, I don't know who you are. Father of the child, I don't know who you are. But if you see the same one...
Murphy, let me talk to you, because I know it's by you then. So, hold on there. What I'm saying? Yes, it's a part of Britain. Taya, Brittany run Antigua. So what about her stepson? That me want to know. Look, I multiple times I asked the question. She want the little girl for got prison. She want them for put her in a boxers, Clarks without no shoes lace, turn her in a sodomite. Then what happened to your daughter? What happened to the two stepsons? What you want for them? What, Lady V, come here? Because you know I like this kind of reasoning that I'm bringing it up. And if they bring it to you, you're going to say what your daughter have to do with it. But as a mother, will come out passionate for other people, and your daughter is going through trauma and has been traumatized, has been raped, and all them something there. So why have them two boys? Me don't know the prison them are Antigua. Me don't know what them name. Why them not in prison? Why them not placing prison in a panty? You want the school girl, and I'm not condoning the behavior because it do really look bad on the video. The occurrence really look bad. So why you don't want them two stepson in a panty and in a somebody prison? Why them two stepson of yours, right? That grip your daughter if not in high heels, right? High heels and some panty. And send got some big prisoner Antigua. Why are they so-called right and not protecting and serving?
Inbox and tell me, Miss V, tell me how to go about it. Just shoot the inbox. I will tell you everything how you have to go about it. Let them cage them and pen them.
No, okay? Let's start with the two stepson. Make them cage them, put them in a panty and some high heels and send them to some big prison in Antigua. How about that? Yeah, man, you said that if them don't know how to do it in Jamaica, them for link you will tell them how to do it. But here in your backyard with Mystical, why you ain't cage? Why you not cage them? Why you make them a walk around scot-free? You understand? And abusing power. Why you never cage them? And that me want to know. Oh, England own Antigua. Okay, I figured that P, but I wasn't sure upon it. So that means, hold on then, P. If England own Antigua, right, P? That means that Antiguan people can go England when they want. Them shouldn't have no problem for go England then, right? Just a quick 101. I saw you wrote that in there. I was kind of sure, but in a little unsure, but now that you validated. So if England owned Antigua, right? Because I thought they were independent, like, they had their own thing. So that means that them need a British passport and kind of use them Antiguan passport, I'm asking, and fly out to England. I'm just a little curious. Oh, sir. You're there.
Pick up on yourself.
Then if England own Antigua, P, why haven't V go to England? I've never seen her there in England. If it's you sure about that? Because you would have seen her catch flight and the British Airways often. I don't know. Because I remember she considered that the baker over there is her brother, Yes, her brother. Our brother, her really, really close brother. You would have figured she would have jumped on a flight and went there and visit him. Oh, off Antigua. Oh, off Antigua. Okay, thank you for that, P.
Because I'm so mad that I'm trying not to say the wrong words. I'm trying not to say some stuff. I'm done to some fall off. I'm over the side. I'm so angry because you know what? I see people try to
no, I don't know her status. No.
Not once.
I don't know her status as well, but I'm just assuming because she did mention to us, P, that she's a dual citizen of Jamaica and Antigua. I'm just saying she should have been at least catching Clyde. Them like to go pose up probably at Brixton Cake Shop to say, look, I'm here in England, in London, England with my brother. So I'm just saying, why are we not seeing those kind of footage? But like I said, I don't know. It was just I don't know.
Not once but twice.
What a piece of murderation.
Have an understanding that you want. We make on a rat in back behind the gate, you know. Me's a person like this, so we just we make on us sit down in the rat now till that, you know.
You're there.
So I don't play with my kids, you understand? No mess with my kids then. They say my kids don't put their hand down, you know, don't put their hand down.
Yeah, I remember the daughter saying that, Mercy, that she not, because they were asking her why didn't she pursue it or why the family. So what you're saying is absolutely correct. So Murphy was saying that the daughter stopped going to court because it wasn't going anywhere. It wasn't going anywhere because she wasn't getting the backing from the mother. You understand? She wasn't getting the backing from the mother, so she just said, fuck it, to hell with it. I remember that as well. The brothers are free to move around and might strike again. But I don't know how soon you came on. The brothers are actually police officers now in Antigua. You know, me I get out, I'm in a chat nothing unless me have receipts. Okay? Yes, they are. They're actually police officers now in Antigua. And I dare your lady if you come say it's not true. You understand? And also I heard that one of them is very arrogant and cocky. You see, when I think on having a business plan, like, no one to do that. Yeah, me get it. Yes, me get picture, me get everything. So anytime you're ready for come say, like, come. The person say, hold it, don't dash it out yet. Yeah, you understand? Me had say it, but me not put out nothing. So how is it that you sit and make these people become even officers? And you understand, can you remember, you know, we expect them to be upcoming decent citizens and they are gripper, man. And you sit here talking about you want the young lady for them to lock with the keep and her, throw her in a Fort Augusta, our general penetrant, gears and turn her in a sodomite, gear boxers, gear clocks without laces in it. So what happened to your two stepson? Why not throw them in some big prison, Antigua, put them in a panty and give them some eels? I saw you if you come out and talk, and people that have a little bit more empathy and a little more respect for you. You come out, you want to solve everybody's problem. You're still human. If you see something is wrong, yes, you have all right to talk about it. Start from your home. And I don't want anybody to say, no, she's grown. Your pick them could have been 50-year-old and you're barely paying that. Because I know I have one or two and I'm going to say, well, she can't control, she's big. Yeah, but it happened when she was a minor though. I want me to pick them at 50 and 100 and my belly paying them there. Me I turn up for them same way. Me I turn up for them same way. Me no want nobody say croak. In the last eyes they're grown, but I still my baby them. Still my baby, and justice must serve. If it might not serve at the age part, it's still a fight for them to get justice.
Children, them, I'm going to teach my children to walk and put their hands on people.
You're there.
I teach my children words and wind, blow is what matters.
You're there.
I don't know every dog.
Well, what world you living in? You don't teach your kids them to defend themselves. You teach them about words. What world you living in? You know you're delusional, bad. In 2025, you could say, don't hit me. No, my mommy told me not to fight. Why are you doing these things to me? I didn't do you any wrong. Come on, Tommy, can we talk about it? Are you offended by what I just said? How can I make it right? A liar tell him. That now work. That is not working. It is not working. I don't know what world you live in, but to each is your own. If that's your parenting style for your children, kudos to you. What mine is, me not tell send you take or analyze nobody. But if I push the test, angle your blood clot, BonGo. Don't bully nobody. But if anybody, you understand, roll up and pull up, angle the blood clot. That's all argument done. Me not come out here and pretend to. Me not send me pitney for bully nobody. But me not no lip service. As a matter of fact, me teach my pitney. Not in a long cocky argument with nobody will attack you. No long cocky argument, just angle your BonGo argument done. You understand? And if you know, so you never instigated, you never trouble nobody, and you angry your BonGo, and the moment the pooper the generation come, no worry, a 10 or uno. Me no need no auntie, me no need no uncle, me already have an army. You understand? Right, this sort of thing there. Antigua have independence from Britain over fun. Yeah, I figure that, you know, Taya. I figure that. So y'all are independent, right? I think y'all are like, just like Jamaica got independence in 62. Yeah, I think we still follow certain other things from Britain, but we're independent.
Them for answer to. That's how I tell my daughter, if I hear you come out your mouth again,
you're there.
I say nothing in this monkey business. I just cut you off and block you out of my phone. And just
you're not cut her off. Huh? You're right there, so you was appeasing to your wider audience. You were not. You said that if your daughter come out and come tell her business and open her mouth, you're gonna cut her off. You're not. The money too sweet. You're not do it. Stop it. I don't know if I stop playing with no followers and no supporters, them, you know. You think say, Mystical is a fridge. Mystical I nothing. If Mystical take a 20-inch come tell you. She'll tell you what color she take, what size of the order. You understand? If it's a white or a black man, push it in there. She'll go in a detail and tell you, say she back it up like it hot and all. So you talk about you're going to disown her. Look how much time Mystical is a fridge. She get a high out of that too. For come out and talk about them something then. All right, time for come off now.
When your time, I have to know your leave.
And I'm not I am not targeting your pity them, but the truth must be told. It's my opinion of things, and and I'm going to speak on it. Just like how you come and you speak on a situation, I will speak. And if you could talk from morning, noon, midnight, and above, road out around the moon, all the planet them, anything them put on social media, we can come chat about it. Argument done.
So it happened. Tell us something.
BonGo, remember, Man V said she entered Antigua through a golden visa program. I have families under that regime. Okay. So then come here now, it look like you know about Antigua. They come talk to me, the P. So P, what is the golden? What you call it? BonGo, remember, Man V said that she entered Antigua through the golden visa program. What is a golden visa program? Well, then no can't come here try educate me and not give me the full length of things, you know. So a golden visa, was she special? Was she commander like a distinct? What is the golden? What you call it? Visa program. I have family under that. What qualifies them? Let me rephrase it. What qualifies you for the golden visa program in Antigua?
Son never do nothing.
Yeah.
The little boy just come to the school. Come the first day getting registered or whatever. Come the first day for school.
You're there.
Who want to be my test subject? He come from Jamaica, I attack the person, my bad man, my gangster, my
You're there.
I'm my little squeaky clean gentleman type son.
You're there.
Choose to grab and put in around my son neck.
You're there. Mm-hmm.
If my son was my daughter, I could have tried. My daughter would have ripped him up like a tiger cat.
Blood clot here then.
She'd have ripped him such a lot in flesh that grow. Yeah.
She said it wouldn't have been Mystical, because Mystical would have ripped him up like a tiger cat. You're dead. What you say? If it was Mystical, she'd have ripped him up like a tiger cat. And probably not even the body would have fine, right? So yes, a Mystical the bad girl. Lord Jesus. Then if that's the case, why she never rip up the stepbrother like a tiger cat? You know, I'm just feeding off all the energy we are giving her. You said the other one soft, he's a gentleman, he's respectable. So he will take beating. So you said, but if it was your daughter, she'd have rip him up like a tiger cat. No, sir. Oh, it's a type of citizenship. Okay. Thank you for that.
I would have tried.
You're there.
That's what I tell you.
So Mystical and the bad one in family.
My heart grieve, my soul cry, my heart cry.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mystical, me say you're a bad woman over here. I won't talk about the size dick that we are taking in your backpack, right? Are you fanning at the front? Are you in your hula hoop up at the top there? Because your mother say you will rip up people like a tiger cat. I don't want you to rip me up, my love. So I don't talk about your porn star life and your business. I don't leave it alone, you know, because I always view us to be going through trauma and traumatic. I never know, so you're ripping up people like a tiger cat out here. So, yes, young lady, I won't talk about you anymore. Here? Okay. Mm-hmm.
Right. Have a good night, darling. Safe landing. It is so wrong when a mother have to watch a set of hooligan.
2 more likes.
Descend on her child that way.
I'm tired of she, you know. I could move on to somebody
Happy
else.
wife changed. Happy.
Okay, make we play Curly. A Curly we go up on now. Quick and fast, and then I go about my business. So right it, Clark. Curly lock way out of the video to backside. Curly lock out the video to backside. Let me see what the video say. Curly, you couldn't leave out the video a little bit. The video said if the owner of the video has granted you access. So Curly, hold on them himself. So Curly, you get smart, man. Curly, you lock out them right cloth out of the video them. Let me touch your button again. It says to Ross and the cloth. Yeah, wise up, Curly. It said if the owner of this video has granted you access, please sign in. And that if that should I do to the fucker a long time. God, members only. If you're not talking to her, yes, man, it look like it a connect. Curly lock down the video them to backside. Now, sir, then hold on there. Hold on there. All right, I could go up on the one on Facebook. I mean, the one come dissect that one day, you know. I could go on with that one, yeah. But it's a Curly, I lock them out. Curly. Ah, God. Curly, it's Curly.
They might report the channel.
And that,
so that's the question.
They report by one tone.
Well, should I know better than that? Master don't care nothing.
Yeah.
When it comes to certain things.
Because
I mean, I run down money. Big up Mama Bling. Me not run down money. My purpose when I came on social media.
Yeah.
Is to entertain my people. Them.
And that's if you do.
And keep them company.
I've been saying it a long time, Curly. Some things probably wouldn't be prolonging that long. Bring out. Can remember, you know, them I look for you for say certain thing. Can them take it for your cash cow. So you know, so the music, even though just for staff them, if I make an example out of them, just come and play the music, then play the karaoke. Eventually, it should have died down a little bit.
I showcase my talent as the family when I come out. Me come out of a singing family. You understand? So me get a little bit of the gift. My mother was a singer. My sister them a singer. The Taylor family, my organist and pianist and all kind of music, making money on YouTube or Facebook or anywhere. Invest. Buy if you come and cost me about sheet and this and that, buy some sheet, buy some. Stop follow people on social media. Be your own leader. I'm not a follower.
Curling, you lucky I tell them if they need to go invest money. You lucky I tell them to go invest money, go buy sheet. I wanna tell a drunker them one mama blood clot. On go thing the way them do me by social media, I chop me, I tell them to chuck off our bridge. Me not tell them say they make social media money and what them to do with it. I could care blood clot zero. The way them do me and my pit and my grandparents thing that me not have no good advice for them. But you are you. You are you.
Your own leader and not a follower. Invest in yourself.
I don't care if them a follower, them gang up, them camp up, them a leader, them a failure. I have no blood clot good advice for none of them. As a matter of fact, neither good nor bad, no advice. I don't care if they want to invest the money, name it off, cook it off, do whatever. Not alright. And the way them do me out here, you must say mad. No, sir.
Love yourself. Appreciate yourself.
Curly, I could have care if they go through trauma, if they love themselves or not. I'll me a think about myself and how them do me out here every day. Me, my family, my picnic, and whoever dares to me. Me not care if they want to love, eat them. Hey, me want different blood clot, cake, fish out here. You know? I could care zero. Care zero.
So when you come out here, your personality can shine. So you can have something to give back to the people.
Them are demons have personality out there.
People don't care about if you're rich or this and that, and they just want to know so you have a personality.
I'm not going to listen here.
Most people who are on YouTube and TikTok were talented right now.
Yeah.
Those are some poor ass rich people. But they give the best, they make you laugh. At the time, me over TikTok. The African them. Report what? We'll come over there and talking the truth. And singing me too like a karaoke. Oh, really? Then I hold on when I report and I report and I report.
Yeah, them try to admit them bad mind.
It's very quiet today, I must say.
But well on there, you know what I noticed with the YouTubers over here, especially ones them that been over here a long time. This is what me I preach long time. You say, and that the channel know or whatever, you know. But you know come over there like every day upon a regular basis. You see, when you come to YouTube and you do good and you get look of super chat and them say, you know, people are like up the thing, they get bad mind. I noticed that. And them start come out, you know. You say when nobody don't know over YouTube, they don't care, can them say a small fish. If them see you start your page get your channel get monetized, yeah man. The fuck are them sitting in a watch if you get super chat. A bad mind take them. Bad mind take them over there. Them very bad mind over YouTube. I think that YouTube, when it cut them even worse than TikTok. TikTok them do a whole lot of cussing. I use them bad mind them no matter what chant. But over YouTube, I want different kekla fish that me I realize them over there. Yeah, man.
Hallelujah, 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 Oh, YouTube was quiet today. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Let me go turn off the light them.
I don't want to sing in the night.
Let me go turn off the light.
Tell them like YouTube love catch the singing part of it, you know. You know, I'm going to 5 more minutes. Yeah, I'm giving you 5 more minutes, guys. You're the one on the run gun. You don't know why you're curly. Look, they run down people.
Yeah, you know in time.
Come tell Curly, talk, yeah, don't hold back nothing. Come talk, Curly.
To go check and go see what is the situation on that. And then, you know,
I want to give me 5 more minutes and then I'll come back.
So anybody want any special size? Here and start. You can candy and all kind of a pencil and something over the years. So me ever I give Cocoa Basic School something. You understand? Next week, I think them coming out of school like
you know say Curly have a good heart. Me not telling a lie. Because the way them do her out here and Curly give them advice. Boy. No sir. No me love. You
have a look funny. If you don't live in a glass or stone, throw stone. I'm just saying, a bad man, you're a bad man.
You're there.
Last night, a gentleman came and gave me $50 for my page. Me see it on headline on YouTube. Like saying a bad man supposed to come and bless me.
I saw them staying. I'm over here watch everything. Yeah, them alone must get cash up, Zelle, PayPal. Beg one super chat for people.
Yeah. Over heavenly or praise God the Father, the Son, and the Creator.
Talk Curly.
As somebody who come out here 4 years straight, 7 days a week, me read Bible for 12 o'clock every night. Everybody used to it over Facebook. Facebook, really not, may have too much violation with music over Facebook already.
Hold on the people, hold on. Hold on there. Somebody, can y'all go on Curly page? Somebody pull up Curly YouTube. Our Curly do private our YouTube? Hold on there. One of the members only. Want to go up on the phone and type in real quick. Curly page. Cause Curly page not coming up enough and then wicked out here, you know. No, hold on there. I wish my Curly gone. Unless Curly private the page. Can anybody go upon Marcia Campbell Reality? To kaka fat awagwanya. Awagwan with Curly page. No, sir. The Facebook one that come up. Can somebody else hold on there? No, sir. Me? It can't be me. Let me go for me other phone. Can I wicked out here and I plan for Curly, you know? Unless a Curly private it. I want to go on. And with the bumper clot I go on, yeah. Not a blood clot, Curly. I mean, give me other phone. Them getting serious out here. I'm going to be a mistake. I used to hear them say them. I remember them are planning on them say my channel have to go. Tina Chin channel have to go. The whole of them say we have to come down to Ross and the clot. Let me try. All right, one other device me have. Because I know Curly not block me. Blood clot, he gone for true. Me bumbo. People. It's not there. It's not there. Come and look for one other page. Curly, Lord God, can them say them all call I spy you? Because you know, you get your passport and you do the fake marriage. Then call funeral all, not the page God. I hope you just private enough for the love of God. Make it be that it's Curly for whatever reason, private the page. I don't even know who call for private if they can private channel. I don't even know if you can. I don't know. Because I'm still learning the inside out of YouTube. And mighty God return to senders. I'm going to take away the woman channel where she sit down and bill. I'm not putting anything negative in the atmosphere, but then wicked out here, Lord. Lord and wicked. Mighty God, you know, them. People, give me 5 minutes and make a comeback, yeah. I'm going to check out something. and come back. It's either, I know, I might come back here, I might come back over. From what happened this morning, I feel like going to look brighter. So people, I'll be right back. Thank you guys. Thanks to everyone for the support. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks to all my rangers. And I will see you guys in a little bit. All right? All right, let me go take care of something. Bye-bye. Last night, she was on it. It started to freeze up. Then she was off. Me I tell on the people the page, did they? Me I say them take it away, because sometimes people take down them page for whatever. But me not get a good energy, because one thing, Curly always say, no gal, no boy can make she, do our thing. So to see the page, the channel not there, it is, I don't know. So I'm just hoping for the best, because them are really go after Curly, them are go after Curly. They want to take down Curly bad. Curly more that, but they want to take down we too. Because them form alliance for take down people. But anyway, guys, big up on the nice clean self, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, feel free to do that. And over here, big man thing, we not put up with disrespect. This is not a playground. This is not a circus. Yeah, understand? You come over here, even if the live done, if you don't come in my comment section, me go block you now. We not have the access to the channel here. Me go into Google, look for the username, and me go block you. All right? So if nobody think you now come think so this is over here. Me run over here like Facebook. Argument done. All right, big up on yourself. Later.